As soon as you walked in, you was talking ignorant.
You came with the hard ER.
I came with the hard ER.
You came with the hard ER. You came with the hard ER. You came with the hard ER.
Welcome to No Jumper, man. It's another day here. We got some random fat
We already
arguing.
Hey,
it's your boy.
we got a
Almighty.
light-skinned nigga.
You know what we do
Hey.
here. Supposedly, I call niggas niggers with the hard
nigga, you
R,
said a hard
so the fat
ER.
nigga in the corner
You said a hard
got
ER.
supposedly offended with some shit that
I ain't
didn't
offended,
happen.
I'm just
It's
asking.
imaginary.
Hey.
Because why would I ever call another black man the hard R?
I'm
what
not
are you
offended,
even talking about?
I'm just asking.
Weird
You said
ass
a hard
nigga.
ER.
Maybe we can try to stay
Fuck is you
monetized
talking
this episode.
about?
No,
I didn't say no
there it
curse
is.
words.
Nigga.
I'm not gonna curse. Hey, you said the hard ER.
You sound
I asked you,
retarded.
did you say hard ER? Then
sound
you said
stupid.
some nonsense. Then I said maybe it was your white blood stirring
Why
up
would
in
you
you.
ask me if I would say the hard ER?
Because
nigga?
that's what you said.
You don't know what you
I
talking
heard it,
to,
and then I
nigga.
asked you, did you slur
That
your
ain't what
speech?
I said, nigga.
Then I asked you if you slurred.
That ain't what I said,
I asked you
nigga.
if you slurred your speech.
That ain't what I said,
And then you went into a whole
That ain't
rant
what I
about
said,
whatever
though.
you're talking about.
That ain't what I said,
You
though,
said a
nigga.
hard ER. I heard it.
Who
My
said
ears
a
work
hard
fine.
ER,
You
nigga?
did.
You
did.
imagining
This
shit.
nigga right here, this
So,
light-skinned
weird ass
nigga right
nigga.
here,
What is
this high
going
yellow
on
nigga
today?
right here
What is wrong with
said
this nigga?
a hard
This nigga
ER.
wanna
That's
play
what
with
happened.
us 'cause I'm light-skinned. Fuck is wrong
Guys,
with you,
we
nigga?
are
I
live.
ain't mixed with nothing.
We're live.
Hey, we're live.
Weird ass nigga.
We are
show is
starting
right.
the show.
Fuck wrong with you?
What's going on, guys? Josh here. We got
Some random fat nigga.
Brandon.
We have
our
Almighty
homeboy
too.
Brandon here, and of course the six-figure Susker himself, Almighty
Show
Suspect.
is.
What you guys are jumping into was a conversation that happened literally as we were trying to go live. So if you seem a little confused and off, like you're jumping in, don't worry.
Because this nigga confused and off. That's why it's a stupid confused and off conversation. Nigga asked me if I said the hard R. Who the fuck is this weird ass nigga talking to? This nigga crazy. Who the fuck is you talking to? Then nigga gonna insinuate cause I'm light skinned, I have to, I'm mixed or something. And then I went to say, nigga, if I'm light skinned, first of all, there's no white people in my immediate family. And then I went to say, if you're African American, we all do. So what the fuck is you talking about, weirdo? And I never call another black man a hard R. Nigga, so watch who you talking to up here, nigga.
Hey,
Fuck wrong with you?
the nigga so mad it seemed like he said it, don't he? A hit
Fuck
dog
wrong
gonna
with
holler
you,
every time.
nigga.
I'll never call
Nah,
another
this
black.
what I do
You're
up
not
here.
black.
If
You're
you know
high, you're
me,
high
that's
yellow,
what I do,
nigga. You're high
If a
yellow,
nigga
nigga.
say something
You're
I don't
high
like,
yellow.
this
You're
the
not
energy
black.
he
You're
get.
high yellow.
High yellow,
You're
my
high
ass,
yellow.
nigga.
That's
So
what you
what?
is. That's
Nigga,
what you are.
then stop me
At
from
least you
saying
acknowledge
nigga
it.
then.
At least
Stop
you
me from
acknowledge
saying
it.
nigga
For the
then.
At least you
record,
Stop me
acknowledge
from
it.
saying
At
nigga
least
then
you
if I ain't
acknowledge it.
black.
I
Nigga,
also
everybody in
never
my
used the
family
hard
black. Nigga, don't ever play with me. Nigga, it's a black man standing before
And
you,
should
nigga.
never, but I know
Fuck
what I
wrong
heard.
with you?
I know what I heard.
Nigga, you sound stupid.
I don't need to
You
lie.
sound stupid.
I don't need to go
You
in here
sound
and
dumb.
lie.
You sound dumb.
I sound
when
dumb
the
because
fuck
I'm
I ever
telling.
call somebody the hard R up here ever?
The nigga said
fuck
it.
is this weirdo
Maybe he
talking
slurred his
about?
speech, but I promise you he
Shut
said
slur
it.
my speech.
I promise you
I'm
said
speaking very
It
clearly
doesn't
up here,
matter.
brother
It
man.
doesn't matter.
Fuck wrong with you?
it. It doesn't matter.
Weird ass,
It
random
doesn't matter
old
to
ass
me.
nigga.
My blood
Fuck
pressure not
outta
going
here,
up over
nigga.
this
Don't give a
shit.
fuck what you talking
I
about.
know what
nigga.
I say. What I want to say, nigga.
Nigga,
You
and
said
that's
a
the
hard
why.
ER, and that's
No, I
it.
didn't,
So
nigga.
why you
You
still?
sound dumb.
Why you still posturing?
Cause who
you
the fuck
say
is
what
you
you want to
playing
say.
with? Nigga,
I say what
'cause
I
you
want to
playing with
say.
a grown ass
and that's the
man.
end
Fucking
of
get
it.
the fuck out of here,
Listen,
weird ass
oh
nigga.
my
Don't ever
God.
play with me, nigga.
Weird
Like I
ass
said,
nigga.
I ain't never said no hard R to no nigga ever.
What-
Nigga, and if I
what does it
did,
mean to
if
call
I
somebody
did, do
weird?
something about it,
What
nigga.
does it mean to call somebody
If I
weird?
did,
What
do
does it mean to
something
call
about it,
somebody
nigga.
weird? What does it
That's
mean to
what I
call
thought.
somebody weird?
That's what I thought.
What does
Let's
that
get
even
to the
mean?
topics.
Probably the same thing when you
Shut
call
up.
a nigga a hard
Shut
ER.
up, nigga. Let's
you call
get to
a
the
hard
topic.
ER. Yeah.
Shut up,
I don't
nigga.
know.
Let's get to the
I
topic.
don't know, man. Some
Shut
just
up,
get
nigga.
in
Let's
front
get
of
to
the
the
camera
topic.
and be going crazy.
Like I said,
It's
nigga.
cool. And like
Shut
I
up,
said,
nigga.
you definitely
Let's get
said
to the
it.
topics.
You
I
definitely
definitely
said it.
didn't, weird ass nigga.
You said it as far as I'm
The
concerned.
fuck is you talking
There
about? I don't
go.
give a fuck what you concerned about though, nigga.
Nigga.
That part.
Bro.
Shut up.
Yeah, nah.
Here we go.
We gonna keep
Big
talking.
U reportedly thinks he can convince Donald Trump into helping him get out of jail following his RICO case. Let's click the link, Mikey.
Nigga, out of breath.
I show is because I had to grill his fat ass
I sure
nigga.
is.
Fuck wrong with you?
I think he said the hard ER.
Shut up, nigga. Fuck
If
wrong with you?
it matters at all, I did not hear that.
Cause this nigga don't know what he talking about, Josh. That's why I'm so hot.
I feel
Cause
bad.
what is he
I feel bad
talking
even
about?
dragging this in again, but it's like because maybe we got over this, but come on, like
What?
this is a nothing conversation. This
It
is a
was
nothing
nothing.
argument
It
that
was nothing.
just started.
Nothing.
It was nothing to
literally
scream
started.
over.
What are you? No, it's nothing. What you're talking about? That's what he means. Please explain
Josh,
more,
it was
Josh.
nothing to scream over.
What is? I think there was an argument that happened when literally there was just some miscommunication. I did not hear what you heard from Suspect. I was sitting right here. It feels like a little bit of a. I don't know. You
No,
maybe
Please speak
wanted
it, Josh, please.
Maybe you guys wanted. Maybe this is transpired, and maybe there's some like held on aggression for something
I don't
that
know this
happened.
dude. I never been on the
last
show.
time. I didn't know that.
I know this nigga.
I don't
I don't know
know.
him
It felt
like
like
that.
you guys might have already had energy. For
No,
it.
I don't know this
listen,
nigga.
here's what happened.
It really caught me
Here's
off
what
guard
happened.
right
Because
Here's what
now.
happened.
I'm confused.
He said the.
I am
listen,
also confused.
He
I'm
said
as
the
much as
word.
the chat
He
is.
Nigga's a
said the
weirdo.
word. Listen, this what happened.
Yeah.
He said the
Nigga's a
word.
weirdo.
I asked. I said, did you heard me? Didn't raise my voice or nothing.
Yes.
Right. I said, did you say nigga with a hard ER? This nigga, he had a whole nigga moment. The nigga melted down like a toddler. Oh, nigga, this and that. I asked very
That's not
calm.
what happened,
Was I
Josh.
yelling? I was asking
Josh,
for
is that what happened?
clarification.
I was still very calm.
Josh,
I didn't get
was I
loud.
yelling?
That's
Answer
not
me.
what happened.
Was I yelling?
Again,
Josh,
to be the
explain what
to
happened.
be the unbiased
Please.
voice here, Brandon did ask you calmly, "What did you just say?"
And I didn't get riled up yet.
Nigga, you just
But
exploded.
also, you did ask him the whole like having white in him.
No,
And
that
that's
came
when I got
after.
loud.
That
That's
came
kinda what
after.
started it
Thank
all.
That
That's
came
when I
after.
got loud, nigga.
Hey,
I didn't get loud.
it
yet.
was
No,
a
it
con-
came,
This
it came
was
after
again-
the N-word
Thank
thing.
you.
I asked.
Again,
Thank
this
you.
was a nothing argument because
Yeah, it was
it
nothing.
could have
It was
it could have
nothing.
actually
Weird ass
stopped
nigga.
right then and there, where he's like, "Did you
Nigga
say
know
the
who
hard
fuck you
R?"
up here
That-
playing
No,
with.
I didn't. Let's.
It
move
was
on.
very calm,
but it did not. It
and then it
transpired.
erupted into.
It didn't
God
happen
knows
though.
what.
It just didn't happen. Weird ass
You
niggas.
just
So
had a
shut
nigga
up.
moment. Maybe
It didn't
you do got
happen.
some black in
It
you.
didn't happen.
You
Got
have a
some
nigga-
black
you
in
have
me. I
nigga
ain't black.
moments.
Weird ass nigga.
You have
Everybody
nigga
in here
moments.
met my family, nigga.
Why you
I ain't
the
mixed
only
with
person
nothing,
yelling?
nigga.
Why you the
Fuck
only
you
person
mean? Cause
yelling?
this what I do. This how I communicate,
I mean,
nigga.
that's
I get
okay,
loud,
but that's
nigga. And if
okay.
you feel a type of way, do something about
I'm
it.
just saying you probably did
I
it
ain't
the way
think
you
so,
yelling.
nigga. Shut up.
I feel guilt.
Nigga,
This is like
you
this is
fat
like
turd.
guilt right here.
Shut
This
up.
is
Nigga, you're a fat
what's it
turd.
called? What is it called?
You're a fat
What is it
turd with
called?
this patchy ass beard.
You're
you
aware
50
you're
with a
aware of
patchy
that,
ass
yeah.
beard.
I'm
Shave
50.
it.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
Nigga,
Schoolyard
you're like 5'2".
insults. Schoolyard
That's what
insults
it
don't.
is. He's little.
Hey, schoolyard
He's
insults don't
little.
bother
Can
me.
y'all
Maybe
see
in the
his feet
6th
dangling
grade.
and shit? He's
Yeah.
little, y'all. He
I'm
has
little.
Napoleon. He's a little man. That's what I figured it out. He's
I'm a
very
little man.
small, and I walked up in here.
That's
and
why
he
I-
had to
that's why I
look
had
up
to yell.
at me, and he felt a little.
That's why I had to
intimidated
yell
with his
and
little fat
scream.
ass. Shut up.
That's
nigga.
why I had to act
Shut
feminine.
up, nigga.
Hey,
Shut
I act
up,
like a bitch
nigga.
at the project.
Shut up,
This
nigga.
and that, you're feminine.
Shut up,
You're
nigga.
this
If
and
you feel
that.
like I'm acting like a bitch, nigga,
I only
do
know
something,
women who
nigga.
go from
Only
0
bitch
to
in here I
1,000
see
screaming
is
and
you,
yelling
nigga.
and
Only
all that
bitch in here I
stuff.
see is you,
I'm
nigga.
just saying.
That part.
Hey, actions speak
That
louder than
part,
words,
nigga.
man.
Then action, nigga.
Actions speak
Lights,
louder
camera,
than words.
nigga. Then activate.
I mean, your
like
actions
I
is
said,
speaking for
nigga.
you. Highly emotional.
Anyway,
Highly
Josh
emotional.
said this nigga don't know
These
what
are
the
the
fuck
gang
he
members.
talking about.
These are the gang
He
members
talking
in
about some
LA.
random
Highly
shit.
emotional.
Gang member. I'm no gang member.
Whatever
dummy.
you are,
I'm no
niggas in LA,
exactly.
highly
More
emotional.
assuming.
Highly
More
emotional.
assuming.
Highly emotional. My
Ooh.
bad. I didn't know you was not a
Let's
gang member.
break his fat ass down,
Hey,
right, y'all?
Highly emotional.
Let's break his fat ass down. Mikey, can you turn his mic down a little bit? Let's explain something,
Mikey,
okay?
turn the light down a little bit.
I didn't say the light. I said your mic.
Oh, I thought the light.
Stupid.
Sorry.
More assuming. That's what it is.
You want to turn my mic down?
He walked in here, right? And he assumed that I said something to
I
him.
didn't assume.
I said that's not what I said. And then he assumed that I was white or something. And then I got a little rowdy. Cause who's you playing with, weird ass nigga? And then he did.
He got a little
more
rowdy, folks.
Assuming right now, which you're just not listening with your fat ass. Maybe all the fat, maybe there's some fat up in them ears too, because clearly you can't hear.
I'm fat
you little
enough to
fat
know that
munchkin.
if
You little
someone
fat
asks you
munchkin.
questions,
We
that means
can't
they're
hear
not
you, little
assuming. They're
fat
trying to ask for
munchkin.
clarification.
Like I said, nigga, don't ever, nigga, that's not what happened. Like
We
I
all
said,
went to public
like
school,
I
but
said, nigga, don't assume nothing.
If someone
don't
assumes, they
nothing.
don't ask. They just
Nigga,
assume.
fuck wrong
If
with
I
this
ask,
nigga?
that's literally the opposite of
Like
assumption.
I said,
But okay.
anyways, weird ass nigga.
Okay.
He ain't do shit. He
Are you
walked
done?
in here
Are you done?
assuming. He walked in here assuming, yapping his mouth, nigga. That's what the fuck happened. Hold on, I got to burp. Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah, then you sucking a lot of wind.
Excuse me. Yeah, I know your
Take a
fat
lot
ass
to
know
do
a
that.
whole lot about sucking a lot of
Hey,
wind.
it take a
Fuck
lot
wrong
to,
with
to,
you.
to go
Get
off
them
like
tight
that.
ass pants on. Nigga,
That's
50
okay.
with Vans on.
That's
Shut
okay.
up.
That's okay. What's
Nigga,
wrong with
you
that?
little chubby old man. Shut up. Anyways, you little
Air
chubby
Force
old
Ones
man.
are such a step
Shut
up
up,
above
little
that.
chubby
Come
old
on,
man. Shut up,
Okay.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like I said, anyways. Big U, he could convince
Who trying to
President
fight?
Donald Trump into helping him
He's
get out
not
of jail.
trying to.
You
Hey,
not
G
trying to
League,
what? Huh?
he's not trying to fight.
Huh?
Guaranteed.
Huh?
Guaranteed.
What you want to do?
Hey, I'm telling
What you
him
wanna
you're
do?
not trying to fight.
What you want to do?
All that crying.
Nigga, we can fight right
No,
now.
all that
Who the fuck
crying
is you talking
is
about?
trying.
Nigga, you
All
don't know
that
who you
crying.
talking to.
Nobody
all that
you don't know
crying.
who you talking to.
All that
trying
crying.
You don't know who you talking
A nigga
to.
crying
We
that
can do
much
whatever
ain't
you
trying
want
to
to do.
fight.
Josh,
I
you better get this
guarantee you.
nigga. We can
He
do
can't
whatever
get
you want
me.
to do.
He can't
We
get
can do
me.
whatever you want to do
Trust
right
me.
now. On my mama,
Listen,
we can do whatever
listen.
you want to do.
He's not
Right
trying
now.
to fight.
We right
What are you
now.
about to
Where
do?
would you like to go?
What are you trying to do?
Where would you
What
like
are
to
about
go?
to do?
I'm about to turn off this whole.
Okay, don't turn off the line. Don't
go
turn.
outside. Where would you like to go?
Sit down.
Come on.
Sit down.
Follow
Sit
me.
down.
Suspect.
Come on.
Sit down.
Follow me.
Sit down, bro.
Nigga,
Sit
since
down.
niggas don't want to fight, come on.
Sit down,
follow
man.
me.
Sit down.
That's what I thought.
It's literally over nothing.
That's what I thought.
Hey.
That nigga talking about
No,
fighting,
no,
he don't
no,
wanna
no.
get up,
I'm not
though.
gonna
He don't wanna get up,
disrespect
though.
you guys'
He don't wanna
space
get up,
like that.
though.
That's crazy.
He don't want to get up though.
I'm
Waving
not
that
about
white
to
flag,
go. I'm about to
bitch-ass
disrespect
nigga,
this
like I
guy's
thought.
space.
Anyways, W.
No, I just have class. I have class.
Bitch.
I'm a man.
You's a bitch.
I'm a
Talking
man,
about
not a
nigga don't
kid.
want to fight, not get up until
I'm
you
a man.
follow
I'm not
me
gonna
and you
fight
don't
in
move.
somebody else's
Shut
stuff.
up,
For what?
nigga. They don't speak
For
on
what?
fighting if you ain't gonna do nothing.
No, I said you don't want to
Nigga,
fight.
oh, I do.
A
Let's
nigga,
go outside.
hey, no.
I do.
A
Let's
nigga
go
who want to
outside.
fight don't
I
say,
do wanna
let's
fight.
go
I
outside.
do wanna
If
fight.
you want to fight,
I
you
do wanna
fight.
fight. Come
If
on.
you want to fight, you
Let's
fight.
go.
If you want to
Let's
fight,
go.
you fight.
Come on.
If you want to fight, you fight.
Follow me.
If you want to fight, you
Like
fight.
I thought.
No, I just know. I know niggas ain't trying to
You's a
fight
bitch.
for real.
You's a bitch.
You fight with this.
You's a bitch.
You
don't
fight
know
with
who we
this.
playing with up here.
I'm not playing with nobody.
You don't know.
Listen, man.
You don't know.
My blood pressure ain't gonna
You
raise
don't
over
know. You don't know.
Listen, people
You
want to
don't
fight,
know.
just fight.
Follow me. Just
Come
get up.
outside.
Follow
Touch
me.
Can we go to the
Are
topic?
Are you guys
so.
gonna be able to
I ain't think
put
so.
this
Yeah,
aside
we can
for the
definitely
show?
I
finish.
can have the conversation.
All right.
He
Can
keep
we
talking.
have
I tried to
from
move
here-
on to the big
Look,
shit hella times.
If
He
you
keep
guys,
going
if you guys
back.
want to
No.
argue and yell at each other like 5 minutes before the show ends,
Mikey. Reiterating this right now is crazy. Like, we started the show late. Like, I'm glad that the chat and everyone here is getting to watch this like unfold in real time. What are we doing here? We're trying to
Who is this
discuss. He's been on before. Flacco had found him. He is a content creator. His name is Brandon. He has an interview here. Everyone go check it out. You guys can get to know each other in
I don't
a
wanna get to know
very
shit.
different.
He came up in here tripping on me, Josh.
I don't.
Did he
I'm
not?
tripping?
Did he not? Josh.
It didn't feel exactly like he was tripping on you.
Josh.
But
Josh.
there clearly has been like some animosity between the two of you.
I don't even know him.
I know.
I don't know him.
That's where
what
I don't know
animosity?
where this is coming
I've never
from.
ever heard it. It
But
can't be
again,
animosity because I don't
You
know he
guys-
exists.
But you guys have
until
threatened-
right now.
You guys are trying.
It's
to
one-sided.
not fight.
Nigga.
Like, none of this matters. Like, literally,
The
we're just
fuck?
trying to
This
sit in
nigga's a
here.
weirdo.
Zay is on his way. I wanted to sit in for 10 seconds. I wanted to ask you guys how your week was going. I wanted to maybe get into a topic or two. Maybe ask the chat a couple questions. Maybe see if there's any new music worth listening to. There's a lot of things that I thought we could do in this time period. This right here was not it. And it's like, I don't know, it's way beyond embarrassing that this is what we're doing right now in this moment. So can we please, as a group, as a chat, as everyone, try to reset this shit? Welcome to the news. Today is Wednesday, April 23rd, tax day. So if you haven't filed those taxes in, make sure you get those in soon. All my Zay in the building.
How you doing?
Zay, this is Brandon. I don't know if you guys have met before.
Yeah, random fat nigga. Yeah, we on niggas' heads today. Random
Yeah.
fat nigga.
So
Don't know this weird ass nigga. He don't
thank you,
wanna do
Mikey,
nothing.
for sitting in and helping me get this started. But let's get into the news today.
Let's do it. Anyways, before the random fat nigga says something, Big U believes he can convince President Donald Trump into helping him get out of jail following his RICO case. Eugene Henley, aka Big U, reportedly believes he could convince President Donald Trump into helping him get out of jail after authorities arrested him last month on a number of charges, including wire fraud, bank fraud, and embezzlement, among others. He appeared in court on Tuesday for a hearing in which U.S. Magistrate Judge A. Joel Richland ruled that he will remain behind bars until his trial. In a brief file before the hearing called by All Hip Hop U.S. Attorney Bilal Asaili, claimed that Big U has suggested that he can manipulate the President of the United States in intervening in the case. Shit, I mean, it's the feds, bro. I don't really know what you want him to do. But I mean, Donald Trump can get a nigga up out of there, though. We seen what he did for my nigga Kodak.
Yeah, on God, he got the power for sure. And you feel me? That nigga definitely could get a nigga up out of there.
Yeah.
On God.
He do be getting niggas out though. You feel me? We seen what he did with Kodak. Didn't he get another nigga out?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know for sure.
I know for sure he got Kodak.
He fuck with niggas though.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
So shit, I mean, but I don't know, but I don't know if that's the
He for sure got
the smartest route that he should go. But I mean, hey, whatever works. Who knows?
Him trying to get
Well, if you know about the history of Donald Trump, he's a person who's very much against extortion. Being a real estate developer in New York for so many years, he dealt with a lot of different entities who tried to extort him and literally block projects he had trying to build in New York City. You had to deal with like the mob, you had to deal with the unions and all that. So I think extortion is a very sensitive area for Donald Trump. And that makes me believe that he won't do a damn thing to help Big U get out of jail, because that's one of many charges that were leveled against this guy. And I just don't, I think everyone who Donald Trump helps, they have to be somebody who has either a certain level of fame or influence enough to help Donald Trump in some type of political way. You talk about Lil Wayne, you talk about Kodak, you talk about ASAP. I mean, these are people who were very outspoken about Donald Trump helping them, and it may or may not have influenced the black community to come out and support Donald Trump in his second term, knowing that he helped some of the people that they revere. Big U is not a spokesperson. He's not a public person. He's not gonna get on TV and be like, Donald Trump helped me out, like the Harry O dude did, went to a rally and spoke, great things about Donald Trump, and I feel really influenced a lot of people to at least take a second look at Trump. Big U's not that guy. There's even murder attached to this stuff. Everything Trump released people on was minor, very minor offenses. There really were no people who were hurt by it. This guy was actually hurting people. I don't think it would be a good look for Trump politically, and I think Trump's smart enough to stay the hell away from it.
Shit, yeah, I mean, I personally don't think he's going to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, free that nigga, bro. Like I said, I'm the type of dude that, bro, I don't be wanting to see nobody in jail.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
You feel me? And
That's
if you ain't play with no kids,
niggas, if you ain't did nothing,
you know
if
what
you
I'm
ain't did no
saying?
grape or nothing, then like, yeah, I feel like you don't deserve jail. Feel me? But I mean,
I don't wish that shit on my worst enemy.
yeah, I don't wish jail on nobody. And like bro was saying, yeah, I don't know too much about politics though. Like, you feel me? I gotta do more research on that. What that nigga, that one nigga be saying, I gotta go do my homework on that.
I gotta go do my research on it. Talking about Lil Reese.
Yeah, I gotta do
Okay,
more. I gotta
do
go
my
do some
research
research
on
on that. But
See me, I'm not real big on the whole politics thing because I personally just feel like it's like the WWE. You feel me? I feel like one side SmackDown, one side Raw, and then it's a Vince McMahon that we don't see that's behind the scenes, and they just all,
one thing together,
That's
but
what
they
my
act like they beef.
personal
Yeah.
belief is, you know?
I can
so
feel that.
I feel like when it comes to state shit, you should definitely go out, hit them polls, and do things that's as far as your community so you can help your community. You feel me? But I feel like once it comes to that shit, I feel like it's, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it gets real watery and murky once you get to them. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
But I know Trump seemed like the type of nigga that he help others that can help him. And I don't, you feel me? I don't know what Big U got going on behind the scenes, but I don't know if he can help him or not. You feel me? But if he can, then maybe he'd talk to him, man. Maybe he could set that up to a way he could do something and they could help each other. But I know if he can't help him, then like I doubt Trump help him, because Trump always been the type of nigga to like even with the helping Kodak, you see Kodak like could promote him in a way that
Nigga got a
reach a
million
different
people
audience.
watching him.
Yeah, so it's like when you could promote a nigga, feel me? That's how life works though. It takes money to make money.
Yeah,
Niggas
look,
gonna help
I
niggas
always
that
say,
help
nigga,
niggas,
if
you feel me?
you always want to have a use, because it's like Trump will fuck with you if you have a use for him, right? And then when you say that, a nigga will be like, well, then he using them, and then that's what I'll say, nigga. Everybody needs to be used. You don't want to be misused. If you don't got a use, you useless.
Yeah, that's
You
a
feel me?
fact.
You don't
That's
want
a
to be
fact.
misused. So I
That's
don't
a
know
fact.
if he has
You
a
ain't-
use for
You
it.
ain't got
The-
nothing going on. You for sure useless.
The thing about this situation, like with Big U and guys like this, it's too late. Trump did most of the pardoning and stuff around election season when he was trying to get reelected, when he lost to Biden, and then when he was trying to get reelected when he was going up against Biden and then Harris. That's where he was kind of bringing this stuff was brought back to the light. Trump is in his second term. He has no election to fight for. Usually presidents in their second term are not very active. Trump is surprisingly one of the most active presidents in an unprecedented second term. We haven't seen that in almost 100 years. But there's just I feel there's no incentive for Donald Trump to help this guy. It can only hurt Trump in a negative way. On top of that, he's only been charged, right? So the idea that Big U is saying he believes Donald Trump could help him or pardon him or whatever, it's almost like you're admitting guilt. It's almost like you're saying, I know I'm going down. I mean, but this guy, I don't know if this guy's the sharpest tool in the shed or what, but you just shouldn't even speak on anything that involves, post-conviction if you haven't been convicted yet. Sit down, be quiet. That's the problem with a lot of black people. Talk too much. Just let the stuff play out, man. And then when it plays out, then you can start talking about this. Because if I'm going to ask somebody something, I'm going to let it be a surprise. Or I'm going to wait till things die down, then low-key write a letter to Trump like, hey, look, man, like, it ain't very high profile. This is not very high profile. Most people don't even know about this. Most people don't even know who like a Nipsey Hussle is or anything like that, like globally speaking. Just let it die down. Let it play out. Then you could talk about getting out. But honestly, I mean, it's a RICO case. I don't see anyone that Trump pardoned off of a RICO. I just don't see it. And maybe Trump would be sympathetic because he got hit with a RICO. But I don't know. It's not looking good for this. This is like a harebrained statement. Like, it's just coming out of nowhere. So we shall see, though. He's welcome to try. And he's innocent until proven guilty. Let's always remember that, even though he kind of feels like he's guilty himself. So.
Yeah, nah, facts. Like I said, I don't know too much about the politics, so I'm gonna let you have that topic.
Yeah, I try to just stay out of it, bro, because I just feel like, these niggas just be arguing with each other over nonsense every year, over a fucking color, allegedly, nigga. When you have, if you really look at it, it just looks like, nigga, like small, dumb, like tribal shit. If you break it down. It's just this side. And then once you start to, I notice a lot is that a lot of people, they'll identify with a certain party, but if you break down like the shit that they're actually fighting for or that they want, it'll be the other side. And you'll be like, you're just using this title because it's been passed down or the people in your community is, or your class, you feel me, depending on if you're, high, middle, low, high, whatever it is, I just feel like it just get murky, bro. And it's just, you're arguing over nothing. And I don't personally see too much changing. Like, yeah, economy will flow here and there, certain things will change here and there, but I haven't seen, like, me personally, I don't know, maybe because I'm 27, I ain't seen like super drastic changes besides, like, yeah, things have changed, but nothing to where it's like, oh my God, like, we gotta impeach this nigga, or oh my God, he's the greatest president ever on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, yeah, certain small things have changed, but nothing to where these niggas is out here protesting, fighting each other over fucking Republican and Democratic. I just feel like it's stupid.
Yeah.
Me personally.
I mean, when you look at the second paragraph, Bilal Asaili, he said that Big U is suggesting that he can manipulate the president of the United States. It's like, once again, dude's just talking too much. Like,
yeah, manipulate is crazy.
Yeah. Like, if Trump reads that, Trump is like an alpha male. He's a guy who manipulate others. Art of the deal, proven billions.
Yeah, I feel like the attorney knew that and he put that in there, because how do we even know that nigga said that?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Suggested that you can manipulate. I don't like shit like that.
That's his attorney?
No, that's the U.S. attorney.
Oh, so he probably just saying that
he's
to help
him.
Yeah,
but that comes.
Of course he's gonna say
but
that.
That comes.
Chances up. Yeah.
That comes so far out of left field. Why would any U.S. attorney even be associating Big U with the president at this point? That's something where a nigga he done said some slick shit that he probably didn't mean literally. And now, like they do in jail, when you talk to attorneys and prosecutors, they'll take something you might have said in jest. You probably was just joking, and they'll throw that up there like you meant it 100%.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Just be quiet. Talk to your attorney. I'm wondering if Asaili is the guy who used to be a state representative. But I don't know. That's another thing. But
I don't like the suggestion, because for all we know, this nigga could have been he could have seen his attorney and was like, hey, man, I want you to send a letter to Trump or let's start getting that in the works. Hearsay shit starts to get out. Yeah. And then U.S. attorney guy here who's against him, he's suggesting he can manipulate the, you get what I'm saying?
He think he's
so, like, we don't
than the
really
system.
know. I don't know if he said nothing. We can't put that jacket on him to say that nigga just out here talking too much. He said, I'm not saying he is or he not, but I'm just saying that we can't just put that jacket just because this random Bilal attorney dude says, and he's against him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
like it ain't like he want him to be free.
I don't expect him to say nothing positive for Big U. I think he might have heard through the grapevine this nigga reaching out to the president, and we got to stop that. Even if he's not gonna do shit, it's a
Right.
small chance. Who knows? Let's stamp that out before he get it.
Right,
Let's,
before he
let's
even
put
get an
this out.
opportunity, right.
You get what I'm saying?
I think the attorneys are smarter. I think they know not to give any room for error, right? When you're an attorney, you speak in a way where you're not going to open yourself up to like you won't cast any negative light on your prosecution. They're smart enough to know that. They're not going to say anything where he could then make it about something else and bring a lawsuit or say that these people are targeting him or something like that. He probably did say it. It's a lot of things Big U allegedly did that makes one scratch their head like, why would he do that? And this might be something added to the list. I mean, look at the call the guy made before he went and turned himself in. This guy is kind of constantly doing things that boggle the mind when it comes to the legal process as far as him getting indicted. So if I had to guess, if I had to put my life on it, he says something silly and they took it and they blew it. I believe they might be blowing it out of proportion, but I do believe he might have said something.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I don't agree and I don't disagree.
I ain't gonna put jackets on.
Yeah,
niggas.
I don't.
You
Yeah,
feel
I
me?
just
Free
feel
that
like
nigga.
it's like
I don't think he
yeah.
said nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think that once you get wind that he's trying to even, you know what I'm saying?
Either he said it or
almost
he
send a
lying.
letter.
So
You know what
it's
I'm
like,
saying?
yeah.
But hey, who the fuck know? But all I
Right.
say is free that nigga, and I'm not with the alleged suggestors and putting nothing on nobody.
I would say free the guy if he's innocent. Let court play out. If he's guilty, put him in jail. If he's innocent, free him. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going through the justice
Guilty,
process.
put him in jail.
Because if he is guilty and he gets freed, that now you got another criminal in the community. Like this guy, they say if he did it, what they allegedly say, he was extorting people. I know he wasn't extorting Mexicans. I know he wasn't extorting Asians. I know he was extorting people who look like him. So to me, a person like that, if he is guilty of what they charging him with, I don't see the need for that person in the black community. Like we trying to get ahead. Shit, we don't need nobody cutting us at our knees. But if he's innocent, let him go. Apologize. Let him get that lawsuit. Get those millions. And then he probably won't have to extort nobody. But that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
What we got next, Josh? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this fucking Shannon Sharp shit, we gonna get into that?
Oh God, I ain't gonna lie. I've been waiting. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. I really think I think Unk's innocent.
Look, me personally,
I think Unk innocent,
look,
man.
I think old niggas be freaky. You
That's
know
a
what
fact.
I'm saying? These old niggas get freaky, dog. And he a down south, real small town, like small town
Yeah.
dude. And I don't know if niggas know, man. Shannon Sharp was a fucking dog on that field. You know what I'm saying? Shannon
Oh,
Sharp
yeah,
was
he
the
was-
best type,
yeah,
one of
he
the
was-
best
he was a
T's
boy,
to
for
ever
sure.
touch the ball. You know what I'm saying? But I just think he an old freaky nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of this shit is getting taken out the context. You feel me? Because it just seemed like she trying to set my boy up. Like she just sitting on the phone. Like the conversation just seemed like it's just literally about nothing.
Yeah.
It's long drawn out
Yeah.
silences.
And I feel
shit.
like she set the play up. Like
Clearly.
she was talking to the nigga even when she said something about. Well, I'll let you read it if you want to read it first before we get into it.
Yeah. Let's read it.
All
Shannon Sharp's accuser releases a purported audio. I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. The woman accused Shannon Sharp of Grape has now released audio of a conversation she says she had with the Pro Football Hall of Famer, and in it, Sharp can be heard telling her he's gonna fucking choke the shit out of her. Jane Doe's attorney, Tony Busby, sent TMZ Sports the clip on Tuesday, alleging the convo took place at some point toward the end of his client's relationship with the ESPN personality. The two appear to be in a dispute during the talk, and it escalates further when you want to scroll it down a little bit. Yeah, we could just hear it. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like.
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, like, well,
You sound hard.
I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Well,
Bro, this is one of the oddest conversations like I ever heard. Like,
Yeah,
it's weird as fuck. I don't know what's going on.
I ain't gonna lie. I think she was setting a play
You
up
feel me? Because
because
what is
she was
doing?
lost. Like she didn't really know where she was going with the conversation.
She just waiting with we're recording it because where's this audio coming from?
And I ain't gonna lie, he fucked up
He
by
did
even
some freaky
saying
shit.
that. Yeah, he said some crazy shit. She said,
Yeah.
"I don't want to," and the nigga said, "Yes, you do." Like,
What the fuck is you on, bro? You on some freaky ass shit, Shannon, bro. I fuck with your shit, bro. This the bitch?
This nigga Shay.
Man, she
Hey, is
got
it
him
the-
fucked up, bro. I don't know. Look, it's a combination of him being a freaky ass nigga and her pulling the play at the same time. Like, I don't know, because clearly she liked getting choked. Because if we look at other messages, she was saying, choke me, put a big black ass baby in me and all this weird ass shit. Like, I don't know, bro. She
Yeah,
on some
nah,
freaky
for
shit.
real.
He's on some freaky shit too, but she definitely on some freaky shit. And I just feel like she's setting up the play because why are you recording this man's conversations? Why don't you just get off the phone if you feel like you're really getting abused? Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're clearly trying to get it back.
And I really feel how I really feel is I feel like I said, she was setting the play, even from the messages when she said because in the messages she said, "I want to be abused" or something.
Can we
like
see
that.
some of the messages, dog? Do we have that? No, she definitely said, I
She
want to be.
said-
And
she
that
said,
adds
"I
a whole
want you
different
to-
context.
she said, "I
Facts,
want
and
you
then she
to
said, I
abuse
want
me."
some BDSM.
Yeah,
freaky
yeah,
type
yeah.
shit. So,
She said
so
some-
she's a
some-
freaky bitch, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe there's completely some underlying shit
So-
going on to where maybe she still wants to continue the relationship. Who knows? Something happened that
Yeah.
we don't know about just yet. And the relationship dismantled and she trying to shake this nigga down.
That's a
That's
fact.
what I think.
And I feel like even when she said, "I don't want to be choked," like that's probably some shit she always say in their conversations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because according to the messages, like she said she want to be abused and
Facts.
whoop, so she probably liked that shit. So
Yeah,
so he
you know,
thinking
white
he
bitches-
probably thinking like, "Yes, you do." Like you always tell me you don't.
always on that shit.
Yeah,
She literally
like-
said I want
like-
to be on some BDS.
Yeah,
shit.
so I don't
Abuse
know.
Me.
I don't know what he on. I don't know if he just taking it too
Ooh,
far.
look, look, for instance, right? Say before this phone call, because we don't fucking know. Say before this phone call, y'all can have text messages going back and forth like, I want you to call me and I want you to say that you're going to tell me because same shit. I want you to abuse me, X,
Right,
Y, and Z.
right.
How is it too far or out of context that she would say, you feel me? I want you to get on the phone and I want you to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then niggas on the phone talking about what choke me and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
After
he
you get what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
Like, are you
And then
picking up what
Shannon
I'm putting
seemed
down?
like the type of freak
In the-
nigga to do. Is this the same girl
in
he was
the-
hitting on live?
I don't know.
I don't know, but the thing is,
That's the one he was like,
in the
"That's my
message,
Michelle."
in the message that I was reading, she was asking them to like buy a dog collar, put it around her neck, F her, put a big black baby in her. So they're into some BDSM, some role play. So everything that's said, you have to take it with a grain of salt.
What that stand for though? My
What?
fault, not to cut you off.
What?
BDS.
I don't know. I just know it mean people with whips, chains, leather.
Bandage.
Bondage.
I don't know, bondage, some shit, but you
Oh,
like,
so that's like that
where you
the
be getting
motherfuckers that be
tied
having no
up.
mask
Ask
on
him.
and the whips and shit.
all that
Ask
shit,
Josh.
that
Josh
leather
supposed to
shit.
have that.
I don't know.
Josh, he just said you a freaky nigga. You
Josh,
on
no,
that,
Josh is supposed to come with the what does BDSM stand for?
Oh.
Bondage.
Yeah, I know it's
domination.
bondage something because they be tying each
It's like
other up.
bondage, dominatrix, right?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
on to something.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
you on some freaky shit.
The
Bondage.
Nah, I'm not on no
you
freaky
on,
shit.
you on to something.
I know it's called dominatrix when the bitches wear the little mask with only the mouth
Bondage.
cut out.
Discipline.
Okay, ready?
Oh,
Bondage,
shit.
discipline, domination, submission, sadism, and masochism. Masochism.
Machismo?
Masochism.
Masochism.
Masochism? They on some freaky
Oh,
shit.
so
Yeah,
that-
so
It's
he
some
on some
freaky
like
white
So once you-
dominant, yeah.
Once you enter into that realm everything she's saying, say if this went to trial, which it's not, that would be, everything she said would be taken with a grain of salt at that point. They're not married. There's no evidence that he was forcing her to come around. They have text messages that show they were in like a consensual situation. On top of that, I don't think her aim is really, I don't think she thinks she's going to get $25 million or whatever from Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
I think her goal is to get a settlement. Also, I think her goal is, to get a settlement because she knows that if this gets to court, bro's done with ESPN.
Yeah.
He's done with like a lot of his commentary stuff.
Then it come out right when he get all these deals and right when he like,
I ain't gonna lie,
that should be contrived.
I ain't gonna lie, I think somebody else behind it too though. And the reason why I think that because girls that be on trips like this or like money hungry trips, he said he offered her $10 million. They said that he tried to offer her $10 million.
It's probably her pimp. A lot of these girls got
like
pimps.
if he offered her $10 million or whatever the case may be, I feel like she would have took that. I feel like it's somebody behind the scenes like, nah, we can hit that nigga for 50. Like we can hit that nigga for 25. Like so I don't know. I just feel like she just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. It's for sure a shakedown though. Free Shay Shay, man.
If you look at this situation, it's very similar to the P. Diddy stuff. P. Diddy probably guilty of most of what they saying. But the thing with
Diddy a freaky
but the
nigga.
angle specifically with Cassie though, she gets married to some, not a bum, but compared to P. Diddy, he's a bum, personal trainer. Right. Next thing you know, she bring in allegations against Diddy. First, she like, I just want the bread. Then, he says no. Then he offers her a settlement. And then she didn't even want to take it to a criminal trial once he offered her the settlement.
Yeah.
They're up in their pillow talking. Maybe Shannon was looking like he was getting tired of her because, he a player. He admits it. He ain't married. He used them for a while. Then he get tired, find something better, more interesting, and he move on. She probably knew her time was coming to an end, and whatever nigga she laid up with, pillow talking with, was like, you got to go with the great play and see if you could get a big bag. You could cash out.
Yeah.
And she knows, and I think she's probably going to get a bag out of bro. It might not be what she wanted, but if it comes to the point where ESPN, Disney, and them come at bro like, you have to make this go away, they're gonna look at Shannon Sharp's bank account. They're gonna look at what she's asking for, and they're gonna say, "Why haven't you deaded this already? Yeah. Give her the little $5 million, $10 million, whatever, and get her to sign the NDA and get her the hell out of here." So Unc know he gonna pay something. That's why he just sound exhausted when he talking in the conversation with her. He knows it has no legs, but he knows the nature of his career. Even just the allegation is enough to end you, and he's so high up right now. I think bro just gonna pay her off because he could make that $10 million back in a couple of months.
That's a fact. But I don't
look conspiracy theory, nigga. What if because he got that Club Say shit. A lot of people be going up there exposing a lot of shit.
Facts.
You feel me? What if it's somebody who behind it on that time? Like he's getting all these deals. This is a black man, of course. You know what I'm saying? You already know as a black man, once you start getting to these levels, once you start getting high, somebody's coming, nigga.
Yeah, no, that's a
coming
fact.
to knock your ass down a notch.
That's a fact.
It always happens. History will tell you exactly what I'm saying. That it always happens. Once you start getting that money.
Once they came at Jay-Z, I knew.
They're coming. They're coming. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is another instance of that. Because this just right after they announced that he getting all these, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I definitely don't think it's just this little ditzy white bitch. She could barely hold a fucking conversation on that phone. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, that bitch is a bimbo. It's definitely something behind it.
I think it's what you said. She was waiting for bro to say something. That's what happened when somebody trying to set you up.
Yeah.
They say little one-word responses, and they hope you get mad. And Shannon didn't have no charges when he was in the league, okay? When he was at the height of his fame, bitches waiting in every hotel lobby. He didn't get no smut on his rep. You think bro about to go out like that at the age of like damn near 60? Hell no. He's smarter than that. She's mad. He's actually spoke on different situations he had with women. Some woman boyfriend came to his house or some crazy shit like that. So he's been around the block. He just looking like, bro, I can't believe you tried to get me on that BS. It's like, it's real tired this week. But what I think it speaks to is a bigger issue with these women. There's no way you should be able to bring up charges or accusations that could ruin somebody's life and not have some type of consequences for that. The fact you could bring this shit up and just walk away and go back to hoeing like nothing happened
That's a fact.
is crazy. They need to make some type of mandatory minimum sentence.
I feel like the same. I feel like when they come to that, my bad, not to cut you off, gang, but I feel like when they come to the same thing is whatever they looking at charging a nigga, I feel like they need to charge the female. Like, cause it's so many athletes, bro. I know a nigga from Long Beach, bro, that was an athlete, bro, at Poly or whatever. Like my brother,
Brian Banks.
Yeah, my brother grew up with him, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, real deal. Like, they played on the same football team. Like, he was gonna go to the league, bro, and then like a girl just came out and was like, great, and then ruined that nigga whole career. Nigga sat in jail for like years.
Bro,
and then when he got out, he went to the girl and was like, they set the play up and was like, oh, go to the girl and talk to her. He went back to the girl and was like, why you lying on me? Like, why you had me sit in jail and all of that? She was like, I don't know. I just thought I was gonna get some money. I was broke. On God. And
that's
then
how that shit be, bro.
And they set her up on a wire, bro. And like, that's the only reason why she got convicted of anything, because of that. But like, I feel like that's crazy though. Like, it's really females out here that like,
yeah, bro. Why wouldn't they? Nigga, it's dumb bitches who don't give a fuck. They don't got nothing going on in their life, nigga, and they see you at the ticket and you dumb enough to let her in your space and in your domain. But look, I always say, bro, when it comes to shit like this, bro, I feel like it's been too many times where a bitch will lie, they'll do all kind of shit, and even if you're said as innocent, it don't matter, bro, because negative shit always spread way farther than any positive shit.
That's a fact.
It don't matter if a stain is a stain, nigga. That shit like grape juice or some shit.
Yeah.
Some shit you can't get off you. Even if you're said as, you know what I'm saying? People are still going, like, say, nigga, you get allegedly charged for grape, nigga, and you beat it, you go to jail, you beat it, you come back. It's said that she lied.
Yeah, you
everything.
still gonna be that.
Bro, when you DMing women or when you walking across the street and then women see you as, oh, that's the dude who, they might not even know that you was said as free or not guilty. They might not even know. Because all they seen was the article was Wooty Whoop was accused that said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it fuck your character up.
It fuck your shit up, or even on the flip side past that, say if it's not that, they might be like, shit, we don't know if he really did it or not just because they said he was free. She said he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
a
like,
fact.
nigga, stain is a stain, bro. So like, you got to be careful with that shit because it ain't really no beating it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you beat it, there is really no beating it.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely a fact. And that's why I feel like, perfect example, I feel like everybody need a mama like old boy, Jaden Daniels. Like, his mama said, man, that's out. Like, we ain't doing that. Like, now he at an age where he can make his own decisions. But like, she said, like, coming up and all that, she said, man, it's somebody's daughter out here. She said, it's somebody mama out here really training their daughter to go get them. That's your meal ticket. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly believe that. Like, I believe it's really mamas out here like,
you better
training their daughter up.
You think they get it from?
To
you
come,
better believe it.
To really go get the bag.
Nigga,
Like, you feel me? Like, they're not in it. It's no genuineness, nothing. Like, they really train them up to go get the bag. You feel me? I just feel like, you feel me? I feel like that's just one of these scenarios. Like, I don't feel like
that, bro.
I don't feel like he did that because, like,
she definitely need to have some sort of consequences, though.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, you shouldn't be able to just be the white whistleblower and shit. And then once it's come that you lie, it's just like, oh, I'm sorry. And then they do a little press conference, get a little PR, make a little video or a little apology, and then she just go on with her life and shit. Like, nigga, something need to happen to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or anyone, you know? Like, anytime these instances, this why, like, and people be looking at me crazy when I say this, but it makes it worse for the people who are truly victims of shit like that. Because when I hear things like that, I immediately be like, I don't know if that bitch telling the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta see
that's
you feel
a fact.
me? And I don't want to be like that because it's real victims out here. You feel me, gang?
Yeah.
It's real victims. But at the same time, you can't automatically just throw the nigga under the bus just because the bitch said so.
That's a
because
fact.
we got too many liars. And I say all that to say that something needs to be put in place as a deterrent for a bitch to publicly do some shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And have no consequences. She can go on with her life. Because all it's gonna do is just keep the cycle going, and like I said, a stain is a stain.
Because bro, that's not even like no little. That's not even no little
That's
thing.
a life-changing stain.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like,
what if your baby mama don't believe that you didn't touch the girl and now she leave with your kids or some shit like that. This
Yeah,
shit can change your whole life. Bro, you
for
can get
real.
fired. Your friends can stop fucking with you. This
Facts.
shit just put a nigga whole
Cause
life
I ain't gonna lie,
in a
I ain't gonna lie,
180
I ain't hanging out with no niggas that's doing
at
great.
all.
But if you
Like I'm straight. Like
But
if I come out with an allegation against me, I wouldn't expect bro to fuck with me no more.
'Cause
it's
like,
over with, nigga. Like nigga, you're a weirdo. But it's over with.
I
Like,
think in every situation you have women who are doing things on the up and up. You might have a little call girls, escorts, who are real professionals, go in, suck a dick, and keep it moving, right? That hurts them. So I don't think collectively they're all in on it. Like, yeah, let's do this. Because now you got this guy looking at every chick who might come through, skeptically, like, nah, you ain't gonna be the next. I think the second paragraph highlights it. It adds a little bit more context to this when Shannon Sharp says this is a shakedown. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. I believe Tony Busby was the guy who was like trying to help some anonymous person, another anonymous person, because this woman started off as anonymous, bring charges against Jay-Z. Now, that adds a whole another dynamic to this, because where do we go with lawyers who take up frivolous cases against people trying to sue them for millions of dollars? One thing I learned recently is a lawyer can be disbarred for coming to the courts and arguing frivolous cases.
right.
So where's the knock on Tony Busby or whatever legal team is representing her in this allegation, where they're going from one person with a bullshit allegation against Jay-Z, anonymous, then this girl with a previously anonymous allegation against Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
It's starting to kind of look like this guy is just trying to target black celebrities,
Yeah.
right?
But I mean, we
I feel
could
like
say that.
everybody targeting
We
black
could-
celebrities.
yeah,
nigga.
we
We're
could.
targeted all over the motherfucking planet, bro.
Facts.
And we have to know this as a people, nigga. We are one of the most hated things walking the planet. They love us, but they hate us. They steal from us as while wanting to be us, as while putting us down at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to be careful. And this is a white woman, bro. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put titles like, oh, you can't fuck with, but man, you damn near gotta keep your distance, because you don't know, bro. You don't know. And it's almost impossible to beat a white woman in court as a black man and shit like this.
Bro, it's just,
Like you have to have solid evidence that you didn't do anything. And like I said, a stain is a stain, bro. So I say all that to say, I feel like you just have to, bro. You gotta know that we are targeted, and you gotta know that when it's a spotlight on you, you gotta move even smarter. And then on top of that, you a rich black man. You black, you rich, you on TV. It just gets layers and layers of more reasons of why you need to move cautiously and you need to move smarter. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't even be playing like that. And you gotta tell that bitch, nah, bitch, if we gonna be doing any of this, bitch, Uber to me and we can get all freaky in person and shit, but bitch, we ain't finna be doing all this texting and calling and all of that shit, bro. You gotta be smarter than that, Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you older and I know you wasn't brought up with technology, because a nigga like me and you are, that's the first thing we thinking.
Right.
Like, this bitch probably screenshotting this shit.
Yeah,
Nigga, she probably, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You immediately DM a bitch on ghost mode. Cause
But-
nigga, we was brought up like that.
Yeah, nah.
But
it's like, yeah,
it
that's
can't be.
all.
Sorry.
Yo, go ahead.
It can't be that. It's not that hard to avoid this type of stuff. It's just basic rules to the game that you play. But I'm not a celebrity, but I know that I ain't trying to mess with no pass around. Some chick that every nigga's hitting, and she's like on the roulette wheel, seeing what sucker she can land on and get a big bag off of. Shannon, he's better. You better than that. Like, bro, come on, man. You're a multimillionaire. You on TV every day. You over here banging down a chick who can't even sound like she can't even read at a 5th grade level. The way she talking, using the word manipulate out of context and all this stuff. She's just a bimbo. And bimbos are fun. I've had my share. But at the same time, you got to raise your caliber of women as your pay scale, as your tax bracket goes up. Maybe when you were in the NFL, this type of chick was cool. But now that you're basically a public figure and someone who is a journalist, basically, now you need to understand the way this stuff works. There are plenty beautiful women who are classy, actually care about their own image, who will bust you down and do all the freaky nasty stuff and all that and not expect marriage. Unc just was trying to get an easy little slut, and it backfired on him. And bro, got to do better.
I feel like I really to just play devil's advocate what you was talking about. I really feel like it's harder though when you reach a certain level of money to find women.
Yeah. You
Because
gotta be careful.
because at that point, bro, like when you a regular nigga out here, like if you a nigga at Taco Bell, it's easy to get a girlfriend. Like you feel me? You just gotta talk to the right woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to go on dates with you. But like when you a nigga like Shannon, or you a nigga like Jay-Z, or a nigga like, you know what I'm saying? For one, first thing, you can't even walk in the room and have an honest conversation. At that point, everybody knows you're Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Like, so having an honest conversation is already out the window.
Yeah.
A bitch lying already because you're Shannon.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you feel me? Once you on that level,
be hella selective.
Yeah,
like, nigga need
yeah,
to go
like-
find a bitch with 200 followers in some little small town who don't know who he is, or sometimes, bro, just get out in the world. Like, that's when you gotta travel the world for real.
I
You
really-
gotta leave the country, travel the world, maybe go to
Yeah.
Europe, go to France, and maybe go to different parts of Africa or Saudi. I mean, you feel me?
Yeah,
Just travel
and
the
I really-
world, and you'll find somebody who will find you for you. Because when you in America, a lot of people know you. I'm sure people know Shannon all across the world, but I'm sure it's a much higher probability for him to come across somebody who doesn't know him in a different place. You just got to be a little more selective.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want the attachment and you want to find you a little bimbo, maybe you'll find you a little bimbo out of the country who don't know you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You'll just
yeah,
find her. Maybe she just the local bimbo in the bar. She don't even know you. You could just
Right,
hit
right,
her
right.
up, send her home, and whole time she just don't know you. She just think you some cute nigga in the, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You
yeah.
can find a little slut who will go for you just because, nigga, she finds you attractive. She don't gotta know who you are or know you for money, and you just gotta travel around, bro, and just move a little. He gotta
and that's
move
why
smarter.
that's why I feel like niggas, celebrities like that be fucking with the pass arounds, because like it's limited selections when you at that level. You know what I'm saying? When you at that level, niggas want to fuck with the girl that's already, for one, doing something. You know what I'm saying? And then for two,
That's where these dumb niggas be fucking up
and
at.
then for two, yeah, that's a fact too. But then for two, they want to fuck with the woman that's already doing something, and then they want to fuck with the woman that's like, you know what I'm saying? That
Most
you
of these
know
bitches
it's not
don't
gonna
even
be nothing
doing
weird
nothing.
going on.
They be doing something on Instagram. They
Yeah.
don't really be fucking doing
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, nah, that's
Nigga
a fact.
fuck with the same 4 bitches that all 32 rappers fuck with. I never understood that, bro.
Yeah, I don't either.
Nigga, you pop up with this bitch on Instagram, but then next thing you know, it's a collage tag with you with the 9 other niggas that she done dated in the last 18 months that all got chains and they all rappers and shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Just because you famous don't mean that you need to choose from this small pool of bitches. I get it though. The mindset is she already been around. She know how to act. All of them don't know how to act. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah,
Niggas
that's a fact.
assume because she's been with rappers, she's been around certain money or certain level or certain
She know how to
attention
act.
that she know how to act, and that's not always the case. And so what? It's a new bitch that you could teach every day. Fuck you mean? You don't gotta go with the bitch you know how to act. Go find you one you can teach her how to act, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just gotta be smarter, bro. Stop going for the easy route because you know, oh yeah, nigga, Whoopty Whoop had that bitch. I know I DM her and he gonna hit her.
Oh, God.
Me, I'm the type of bitch, and you already know, we had this conversation all the time. If I seen you with that bitch, we already Xing her off the list. We already Xing her off the list because I don't wanna, I'm good.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you had her, I'm straight.
I mean, with
for real.
celebrities, there's a different dynamic. You got to make sure this chick ain't trying to get you set up. You got to make sure she ain't gonna kill you in your sleep, whatever. I get that. So it's like these are the trusted bimbos that's getting passed around. The homie recommended them to me, so I know ain't nothing.
God, I already
you know,
feel like
ain't
that's how it
nothing
be
gonna
going.
go. We all
At
didn't
that
have
level,
some
I feel
chick,
like
hey
niggas
bro,
really be alley-ooping
go over
them.
there and go
Yeah.
up. Same type of thing, just on a different level. The reality is, somebody mentioned in the comments. Actually, I was reading the comments. Old niggas be thinking these young chicks is riding for them like they would ride for them when they was young, right? Like some chicks when you're younger, they'll just be dumb for you. You know, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, she's gonna be blindly loyal to you. Once you get older, you gotta realize you laid up with a 19-year-old, 20-year-old. She's there for one reason, nigga. It ain't the dick, bruh.
Right,
it ain't
right.
the 2 hip replacements, bro. He had 2 hip replacements, so probably ain't
Yeah.
got the same winding and shit like he did before, maybe. But she ain't there for
Pause.
necessarily the physical aspect. She's there to see what she can get. And to keep a woman like that around, guess what? You have to keep giving her something, and it's like a job. You got to gradually increase the payout. If she's
It's
looking at her bag and saying my bag is not adding up to me, rimming you, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna start looking for other ways to get money out of you. And I think that this is what this was. Like, she probably looked at, she know you've been through chicks. First thing a chick wonder when she meets somebody like this or somebody who's had a lot of girls is like, what happened with all those other chicks that he was doing this to? And now he not even answering their phone call. Probably dude didn't have conversations with chicks laughing on the phone while she's sitting there. So
Right.
at the end of the day, these chicks are out here to get money, so they're gonna go for themselves when it's all said and done. Shannon Sharp knew better. He's getting old. He slipped up. You know what I'm saying? He put her in a position where she could hurt him. And let's hope she don't start releasing more of them nasty text messages. Because if I was the dude putting her up to this, I would have said, nah, just threaten to release all this freaky shit that he's sending you. And that probably would have had more traction than the grape allegations. Shannon do kind of look a little nervous, like, not that he's going to go to jail for grape. He more or less looked like she about to start airing my dirty laundry type thing. And this was his favorite. This was his favorite. So it's probably pictures and videos and everything like that. And bro just got, I mean, bro, like, go to another country and do some shit. Go to Thailand, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go wherever. You do all that stuff, and those chicks don't even have Wi-Fi to bring an allegation against you.
Right.
Like, it's just dumb to me to put yourself in that position. Get married, man. Get married to a freak. Just be like, that was my wife, and, you know, get you a cocoa tea or something. But Shannon Sharp don't seem like he was the most savvy dude with women anyway, so, hey, it came back to bite him in the ass, that's for sure.
Right. Hey, man, what we got next, Josh? Free my nigga Shannon.
Man, nah, for real.
No cap, bro. We don't want to see none of that shit going on, dog. No cap. We gotta talk about this shit. We want to talk about this nigga Doty?
This nigga Doty, man.
Shit, it's up to you, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
All right. Los Angeles rapper Doty 6 has reportedly got his chain snatched. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, nah. By his homies too, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Through it for sure right now.
I'm really not sure. Like, you know, it's a lot of rumors and speculation, but I'm not positive.
I don't know what he got going on, but like, you know,
I say we pray for that nigga. He clearly going through something. Clearly, we don't know what bro got going on in his life behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing a lot of shit saying that he got personal shit going on with his family, that like he lost somebody close to him. You feel me? I don't know if he want that public, so I'm not gonna say it.
I heard about that
you
too.
know what I'm saying?
I heard about that
so
too.
So if that's true, bro, that somebody close to him passed away, that was his. If you get what I'm trying to say,
Yeah, I already
gotta
know.
fuck your head up, nigga.
Yeah, nah.
But if I lost one of mine, nigga,
yeah, it's over with. Yeah,
my mind will be fucked too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's true. Who knows? But if it is, bro, I'm saying we pray for that nigga and nigga wish him the best. You feel me?
Yeah,
no cap, because nigga, if you lose somebody close to you like that, nigga, I don't know what the fuck I would do, so I can't speak on it,
I feel like somebody need to take that nigga phone too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because like he like I don't know if he got any homies and stuff like that, but he for me, he from a gang, so he should have homies. You feel me? Even if he don't got all of the homies, he should have at least one or two niggas that's in his corner. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if like I was on the internet doing shit like that, like I know this nigga Sussa call me like nigga. Or any of my homies will call me and be like, nigga, from Bentley, nigga, to Dior, nigga, to Jay, nigga.
Bro, I would be at
any
your
of them
house.
niggas will call. Yeah, any
like,
of them niggas will call me like,
doing?
bro, man, what you got going on? Niggas will come take my phone. Like, nigga, you feel me? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Whether you going through something or not, I feel like he publicly, like, he publicly embarrassing himself, tarnishing his image. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like somebody, nigga, he need, whoever his homies is, whoever his boys is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all need to be there for that nigga, bro. Like,
Facts.
You feel me? Like
somebody, you feel me? Somebody, one of his
feel.
homies needs to call, bro. Pull up on that nigga, bro. Get that nigga a motherfucking hug, a
They
conversation.
was there when he
in
had
air
the song with
nigga.
Kendrick.
Facts.
They was there when he first got out. They was there
we
when
can't put all the blame on his homies though, because as a man, you feel me? You got to take responsibility for your actions. But this is where his homies need to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but you know when you at your lowest, nigga, you need the ones you can lean back on.
Even if you
know
don't
what
got
I'm
no
saying?
friends though, maybe his family, maybe if we don't know niggas' situation.
Yeah. That's
Everybody
what I'm
don't got
saying.
family how we do.
Yeah, that's
You know
why. That's why I said his homies. Because like I don't know his family
situation. With a lot
situation.
of his homies right now. So it's like, nigga,
Cause
what the fuck? You feel me? He getting into it with his homies from his hood, bro. Nigga, I don't know what his family situation is like. So who the fuck do you turn to, gang? You know? So he just lashing out. I get it, bro. I'll put myself in a nigga's shoes before I get the judging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
And nigga, if from what I'm hearing, bro, if I lost nigga, one of my little ones, nigga, I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, bro. But you want to watch any clips? Did any clips, Josh?
I mean, it's regular dudes in L.A.
Brokey Doty, homeless ass. You's a homeless ass nigga. Oh, 4-0.
Blood going through it. Oh, beat.
Homeless ass nigga sleeping in the car.
Lost it all up.
Look at you.
Oh, Jello.
You ain't gonna get your change back yet?
You lost it all, blood.
Damn, they took your jury from you.
Hey, took your jury and your bitch.
Ah, look at Smoker Doty. Bro Brokey Doty, homeless ass. You's a homeless ass nigga. Oh, 4-0.
Look, I don't got no
Those is
beef
ops
with
to
them.
him.
Homeless
Yeah,
ass
them blacks-
nigga sleeping in the
Them
car.
blacks
It all,
don't
look.
do
Look
that.
at
No jealous.
You ain't gonna get your
That's
change
Big
back
Unit.
yet?
That's
You lost
P4,
it
right?
all,
I think
blood.
so.
Sound like him.
Damn, they took your jury from you.
I think so.
Hey, yo, take your
Damn,
jury.
they
Hey,
took
your
your
bitch.
kid.
I
Do
don't
we got
know.
any other clip, Josh? Have y'all played the other clips on the news?
Brokey Doty,
Yeah.
homeless
Oh,
ass.
okay.
You's a homeless ass
Yeah, bro.
nigga.
I
Oh,
just think, you feel me, nigga going through some shit.
Homeless ass nigga
getting-
sleeping in the
getting
car.
beat by his
Lost it all,
homies,
look.
got all kind of
No
shit
jealous.
going on.
You ain't gonna get your
Yeah,
change
you
back
gotta
yet?
bounce back, fool.
You lost it
Yeah,
all,
cat.
blood.
Damn, they took your jury from you.
Yeah, that's why when I
Take
think
your jury.
when
Hey,
he-
your bitch.
Yeah, bro.
when he deactivated his Instagram, I thought somebody had got to him and told him, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, chill out. Like, you feel me? But then I seen him reactivated and went live and
He
shit.
back tripping.
I mean, this guy's a rapper, right?
Yeah.
I mean, rappers, this stuff happen with rappers all the time. I mean, what do you want to do? He makes money off of rapping. Like, it's like, I get the desire to see another black man crash out. Honestly, bro, if he's anything at what he does, he could buy another chain. I don't really think there's pressure to do anything because at the end of the day, niggas is getting that marked out harder than that. Who got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got a rap career, you ain't got a chain, you got nothing, you still get marked out. It's just a predatory situation. And then you got
it was
dudes.
deeper than the chain though. Like
It-
it was
it-
like all type of shit going on.
I just,
so.
think
But
bro
even-
just need to focus on
Yeah.
himself, bro. He's
Yeah,
saying that
facts.
he was saying that he homeless. He was saying that his homies DP'd him for being himself because he was going crazy on the internet.
Yeah.
Look, I just feel like, bro, this one you just gotta find some peace within yourself, my nigga. Cause I know how it feel, nigga, for all your homies, nigga, to you know what I'm saying, be
Not
on
fuck
you
with you,
or
yeah.
not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, nigga, this is why I feel like that. Cause it's like I get it, nigga. When you just regular and you not a rapper from your hood, it's regular, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not all eyes on you.
Right.
Once you start rapping and once you start getting popular, now it's eyes on you. Now,
Yeah, that's a
now,
fact.
And then I always say niggas start, and I've seen this time and time from other rappers who gangbang all the time. Before they was rapping, everybody loved them. Soon as the niggas start rapping, here go big Wooty Woo from the hood. He be like, oh, that's the nigga who popping from the hood now. He don't got as much bodies as me. It's always
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
like,
yeah.
who give a fuck how many bodies you got? He can tell the story better than you can, nigga.
Right.
He got the gift. Shut up, nigga. Endorse the nigga. Help him. Push him. It's always your homies. It's always your homies, bro. I always say, because I don't know what it is. When you gangbang and you start rapping, now the niggas feel like the niggas who feel like they done shot more people or done more in their hood deserve your spot because you rap. But nigga, he rap. Who give a fuck? Just because you gangbang harder than him don't mean that he don't deserve the spot. But it's also a flip side of that coin when the nigga who rapping from that hood and he be talking crazy as a motherfucker on these songs.
Facts.
So it's like
Facts.
you are pushing that hood hard as fuck. So I get it when a nigga be like, hey bro, you ain't really doing all of that. But at the same time, it's just a flip side. I feel like for the most part, if you just from a hood and you rap and you mind your business and you do your thing, you get money, you support your homies, I feel like people should support you. But
Yeah,
I
that's a
understand when he just a random nigga, he get cracking and he just talk about he sliding and then you niggas are reaping the repercussions.
Right,
when
of
niggas
his-
is coming
of
in
his
and
song.
not
But
there.
even if you know like about rap, right? Like I'm from Long Beach. There's Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's a rapper. Okay, great. No one from Long Beach can press that nigga Snoop Dogg, even if it's a nigga from Insane or wherever, because everybody kind of has an understanding. Hey, bro is putting the city on the map. Bro
I mean,
is
but
wait.
We
Bro
act
is
like
bringing
they
it
ain't
back.
had problems
Bro
with
is
it
bringing. There's nobody who ever pressed that nigga in Long Beach or anywhere. As a matter of fact, the thing is, it's an understanding
I've
that
heard otherwise.
hey, leave this dude alone. Bro's bringing positive light to the city. Other dudes are able to get some traction because of him. There's no collective understanding. It's just like a crabs in the barrel mentality. You get success, a nigga hating on you, who's supposed to be your homie, your brother, you grew up with the dude, all that stuff. I think it just speaks to the situation with gangbanging more than anything, because Drake is not having this problem with them dudes in Canada. They might diss him, but they not trying to.
though.
It's 'cause he's
No,
Drake.
Drake was not always Drake. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
And he
but
wasn't,
he wasn't
always on that
in the
tough
streets.
shit.
the guy.
Once he
He
got
was
to
on
a
Degrassi.
certain level, facts. Once he got to a certain level, it's because he's Drake. Them niggas know no matter what, they're gonna need him.
That's
when
a fact.
when certain shit
Just like
this be
Snoop.
happening, yeah, niggas know that they're gonna always need you. When niggas feel like they don't, he from a hood that's big, so niggas will feel like, oh, somebody else from the hood, or you know what I'm saying? Niggas
Yeah.
don't feel like they need you.
And
Niggas
then-
need Drake. Nobody's going to turn their back on him. I guarantee you, if Drake really falls off, we'll be hearing something different.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
a
probably
fact.
it's probably
That'll never happen,
very
though.
unlikely. He's
But
Drake. I'm just saying.
But
you know?
there has to be someone. Hoods are made up of niggas from 50, 60, all the way down to 12 years old. Where's the older wisdom in the situation? Hey, bro, not there yet.
thing-
Bro might blow up to this point. You're never gonna. You. There were people who every dude from a hood who got success. There were people there who understood the bigger picture. They might say, "Don't mess with this dude." You know, let him do his thing. Where's that? I don't know what hood this guy's from. Where's that in that hood to where they can let this dude blow? You get nothing by robbing this dude. You get nothing by taking this dude chain. What do you now you go back to sleep on your dirty mattress or wherever you was at before, and you're gonna sell the chain. Probably can't even sell it unless
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but we have a very, very, very special guest calling right
Okay.
now. What up, Brick?
Yo, what's the deal with the home team? What y'all got going on, man?
Oh, you know, not a lot going on here. The typical stuff. Suspect is arguing with our other news hosts. You know what you watch the news. You know what it's like.
Hey, the Gerb doing what the Gerb do.
You know?
Exactly.
You know? No cap. Nigga said I don't want to fight. I got up, opened the door, and said, "Follow me outside." He ain't moved. You know how shit be.
Oh God.
Regular shit.
That's what Loose Cannon just did.
That's good. Can we talk about that?
Wait, what happened?
Oh man, that's the crazy part. Loose Cannon sitting here lying online. His hand ain't broke. You know what I mean? I never was his celly. I don't know how the hell he talk about he moved me out the cell. Nigga ain't never moved me out the cell a day in their life unless it was blood and holes inside a nigga body, man. Then when I find out he lying online, I tell him to come on here, come upstairs and get that good old ass whooping. He calls the scene in the day room, man. The next day he out of here, man. I ain't gonna call it a roll up. I don't know, but we still right here, cool in the real gangland. The scorer's still right here, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, how you holding up, Brick?
I'm doing good. I've been working back out. I done gained like 15 pounds already.
We already know how you get, nigga. Nigga come out the county, nigga looking like little Big Meech and shit.
Hey, I'ma look like I was here, man. I'm eating all my zooms and whams, man. You know what I'm saying? I'ma go up for another bill in a couple of months, man. I'ma let them get over the fact that I ain't the one they looking for real quick, man. You know what I mean?
How you feeling as far as your body? Cause you know we do what we do when we on the outside. You know that was the only thing I was really worried about. I know you can handle yourself in jail. I know a nigga want to be back with his family, but I know how that shit get when you go from off the streets and they lock your ass in that cage. How you feeling now?
Hey, you hear me? I'm back right. And then you already know they got little tweakers here. You know what I mean? It'll be all right, man. You know.
Yeah, you ain't gotta say no more, nigga.
Yeah. It's all love. They probably, only get 10 minutes at a time. I was 5 minutes in when I called y'all, man. No Jumper, the coolest podcast in the world, man. Y'all can stay tuned to the home team, man.
Facts, free that nigga.
We're thinking about you, Brick. Free Brick.
Yeah, free Brick.
Appreciate
Man,
you,
good
man.
looking, bro.
Anytime, man.
Good looking.
All right.
All right.
Okay, free that nigga. Nah, bro. I know how that shit feel. I ain't never been to the feds. You feel me? I ain't never been to no feds, but I know how it feel, nigga, when they lock your ass up off that street, nigga, and you be on the streets and you do certain shit. I'm sober now.
I know what you talking
nigga,
about.
I'm sober now, nigga. But nigga, when you popping perks and you doing drink and you doing what you do and they lock your ass in that cell, going through withdrawals at the crib is one of the worst things you could do.
Hey,
Going through withdrawals in jail, that's sickening.
Josh, Adam was just at the door
I'm
doing the
just trying to
dance.
make sure my nigga.
Why
feel
don't
good.
Adam set up a fight between me and this dude since he think he's so tough? Like, I don't want to. Josh, I'm
We
going
gotta
to be
set
real
up
with you.
shit. We could do this
Hey,
right
Josh, listen. Can I just speak? I'm not going to get emotional about this. Josh, listen. Professionally speaking, I'm not ever going to disrespect someplace I've been invited to, especially because Flacco asked me to come up here to sit in. if bro really want to fight,
We don't gotta set
can
up shit. We
can
go
y'all
outside right
can
now.
y'all set this up for this?
It's
Because I
nothing to
don't
set
I wanted
up.
I don't
We
want him to lose
grown
his job
men.
over it,
We don't
Josh.
gotta-
Josh, I
we
don't want to lose his
gotta
job over it.
involve none of
Can
these
we set
people.
it up?
We could do
Can
this
we set
right
it up?
now. When we leave. It's
I'm
nothing
already
to set up,
out of
bro.
respect for you guys. I'm not gonna do anything crazy at y'all stuff, but I'm just saying if it's really that serious, can y'all, Josh? Look at me, Josh. Look at me, man.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the.
Can we could set it up. We could do charity.
It's nothing
Adam
to
could be the
set
referee.
up.
It could be comical.
I'm not
whatever.
one of those.
Listen,
We could do it in the back,
hey, Josh,
gang. I'm not one of those.
Josh,
This is not a show,
is there a
nigga.
way
As soon as the
where
show
we can
over,
manage
you
this
get at me.
situation where we could do this
You can
where it
get
doesn't
at
have
me
a
as
negative
soon as this
impact
button
on
press.
anybody's
How y'all even start
career or
beefing?
anything
Who
like
is
that?
This nigga claimed that I called him a nigger.
It doesn't
And
matter,
Josh
bro.
said
You
that
talking
didn't
like
happen.
you ready to fight and mark
Nigga, fuck
niggas
you
out.
mean talking,
Josh,
nigga?
can
The
we
camera
set it
could
up,
go off
Josh?
and we could
The
do it.
answer,
Can we set it up?
What?
to answer your question, I think that suspect addressed that. I don't need to be involved in any of this
At all.
You guys, as long
Nigga,
as
we could do it
as
right
long
now.
as these
Fuck
things
what
are
you
not
talking
happening
about.
here in the
You ain't-
building,
you
around
don't
the
even
building.
do shit like
you
that.
guys
That's
are
what,
free to-
but what did you just say? As long as it's not happening here, in the building or around the
So
building.
we could go across the street, nigga.
Bro, where
You
we
can
going?
meet me around the corner. Fuck
Listen,
what you
man.
talking about?
Listen,
nigga?
listen.
You don't really want to do nothing.
So you
want some
can.
clout,
So
nigga.
listen.
You don't really want to do
If
nothing.
it
You
happened,
talking
I
about
don't want it
set
to.
up for
Hey,
charity.
I don't want it to
You
be
want some
no
clout,
lie
nigga. We can
said.
really get down. Fuck
I
what you
want it to
talking
be
about.
very public so you guys can
Yeah,
see
you's a weirdo. We
what
don't
really
need
gonna
none of
happen.
that,
Because
nigga.
there's no one on earth who think
Alright.
you could beat
We
me up
not
in a
finna
fight.
get to.
Alright.
But
We not finna get to exchanging violent words.
we
and
don't
stuff,
need to
so-
do that.
don't
That's
wanna-
what I'm saying.
Then
Like,
I'm
I'm just saying,
You
if
don't
it's
wanna
really
do
that
nothing with me,
serious,
bro.
Josh,
You don't wanna do nothing
Josh,
with
if
me,
it's
gang.
really, listen, as a man,
Mhm.
if it's that serious to where we got to keep bringing it up, bro, I'm a black belt in
Nigga,
jiu-jitsu,
I'm
bro. I
blitzing.
fight every day. In MMA, I do Muay Thai too. I fight every day. I'm gonna go fight after this is done when I go to my gym. That's nothing for me to bust down a little light-skinned nigga. Can we
Dude,
set it
if
up?
you think I'm gonna
Can
let
we
you
set
put
it
your
up?
hands on me, you got another
Well, you don't
thing
gotta set it
coming,
up.
nigga. You got another
Listen,
thing coming.
listen. If
So let's go
now
outside.
it's if you think I'm gonna let you put
Let's
your hands
go
on me.
outside. Come on.
See how
Let's
it changed
do
that
it.
quick, Josh?
Let's do it, Mr.
If you
Train.
think I'm
Come
gonna
on.
let you put your
I'm gonna
hands
show
on
you
me.
what we do to niggas who train. Come
Yeah.
on.
Just keep bringing
Come
it
on.
up.
All right,
Right,
let's go.
right.
Let's show you what
We
we do
knew.
to niggas who train.
We got
Josh.
a couple more topics to get through.
Let's
I
go,
said.
Josh. But wait, Josh.
I think discussing.
Wait, Josh. Hold on.
Your
I know it's
guys'
incendiary, but look, wait. It went from I want to fight you to
What do
Hold
you
on,
mean?
bruh.
We
Calm
could go
down, bruh.
outside,
Calm
gang. How
down,
many
bruh.
times we
Calm
gotta,
down.
like, why you
Josh,
still talking
Josh,
about it?
It went
Let's
from
just get to
Josh.
it.
It went from
Let's
I want to catch your fade to if
Let's
you
just
think
do
I'm
it.
gonna let you put
Let's
your
just
hands
do
on
it.
me. Did it not?
That's
Josh,
the same
did you hear
thing.
that?
Let's just do it.
Did you hear that,
That's the
Josh?
same thing. Let's do
Okay,
it.
thing,
what
bro.
is that
We're not
insinuating?
Bro,
We
stop
know what it's
arguing with this
insinuating. Like
nigga,
I
bro.
said, bro, it's
Alright,
just
Stop arguing with
talking.
this nigga, bro.
I just
Alright, bro.
don't think that this is.
Alright.
Let's
Arguing
go
with
to
this
the
nigga,
next
bro. We
topic.
arguing with
Bro, we
Let's go
blitzed
to
it
the
anyway.
next
Arguing with
topic.
this nigga, man.
Let's stop pretending like niggas is trying to fight for real.
We'll see what
Let's go to the
happens.
next topic.
We'll
We
see.
can.
don't-
We
listen,
will.
let's
We
stop-
will.
Let's stop arguing with niggas,
right.
bro.
I'm not even about to argue. It's just,
Nah,
come
I'm
on,
just
bro.
saying, bro.
It's
Not,
over.
like,
and you trying to
feel
bring
me?
it up, trying to look hard in front of Brick,
You
bro.
right.
Like, I don't think
Tryna
none of you
look
niggas are
in front
hard.
of
Let's
Vic.
be real.
Nigga, I got up and said, follow me
None of
outside
you
and
niggas
didn't
are
move
hard,
a
bro.
muscle.
That's it.
You didn't move a muscle,
Bro,
nigga.
listen. A
And on
nigga
to
who
that,
hard like
nothing
that don't
with
wait
me.
to go outside.
You don't
He
wanna
didn't
do
even
nothing.
bring it
Where
up.
I'm
Josh
from,
did.
niggas don't wait to go outside. Oh, sorry. Where I'm
Yeah,
from,
he ain't
niggas don't wait to go
wanna do
outside,
nothing
Josh. If
with me.
niggas really want to get
Yeah,
cracking, they
I'm-
just get
You don't wanna do
cracking.
nothing with me, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
That's where I'm
You don't
from.
wanna
That's
do
what
nothing
happened.
with me,
Let's
bro.
move on to the next topic.
You don't
This
wanna do
one's
nothing
not.
with me.
This one's not going anywhere.
Oh, for sure.
You don't want to do shit.
For sure.
All right. Yee confirms Dave Blunt's wrote every song on his upcoming WW3.
Ooh.
How do you guys feel about that?
On Kanye little thing, I seen this. I seen that. I don't think it's true. This nigga Ye be trolling. But if it is true, that's dope. And hopefully he get all the money.
World War
for it,
III
like, get
about
all
to
his
go
little
so
writing rights
crazy
and
when
all
that shit drop. I can't wait for niggas to hear that shit. Man, everybody seems to think that World War III is like an anti-Semitic album or some shit. It's not. It's an album about one man who has gone through betrayal and hurt and pain, and he's putting that shit down. It's not an anti-Semitic album. It's a album about a man who has gone through a lot of pain and a lot of trouble. And I know it's not an anti-Semitic album, nigga, Cause I wrote that shit, me. Every
One
song on
man
that
who was-
bitch, nigga. That shit's coming soon. I can't wait for y'all to hear that shit. That shit's a classic. It's been crazy ass journey making this album. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of hard work. But I can't wait for y'all to hear that shit. That shit crazy. Damn that. I know my label about to be mad as hell that I just said that I wrote that shit, but whatever. Yeah. When is it dropping? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. It's coming soon. I know it's coming soon. I know that it will drop, but I don't know when it is.
Josh, we watching small gas clips of this nigga not saying nothing.
Let me see. Is there anything else off of World War III that I can play y'all? Nah, man, I can't even do it. That shit hard though.
You feel me? If he did write that, that's dope.
I mean, I believe that Dave Blunt's wrote it because this is nothing new to Hollywood. Like, a lot of times people don't have the look, they're not marketable, and they got all the talent. Look at the situation with Justin Bieber. A fat black dude be writing his songs, singing the songs before he sing them, all that. No one knew about, I forgot the dude's name, but no one knew about that dude before Justin Bieber finally came out and said, hey, this is the guy who basically responsible for all my hits and all that stuff. So I would totally believe that. And we know that Ye, he's known for working with artists that are on the come up, not super mega famous, and just looking for talent more than anything. So I believe Dave Blunt's could do that. But we all know that Dave Blunt's, because he's fat and because he sounds like he's like out of breath all the time, bro probably is not going to be able to reach the level of a Ye or reach that audience without being propelled by somebody like Kanye. So I would totally believe it. It's a lot of talented people out here that people just don't give, like they don't even give a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at Snow Alegre or whatever her name is. I was like, who's this white lady? Then I listened to her song, which I would have never listened to just by looking at her. And she's a great singer. So I believe him. I don't believe he's capping. I think as egotistical as Kanye is, he not gonna give nobody credit that they don't deserve.
Yeah, I think he wrote it for sure. For me, if he didn't, for me, yeah, he be trolling. I don't know, but if he did write it, that's dope. If he didn't, good troll, got you some clout, stuff like that.
Hey, I don't know about this topic, but hey, it's not much to say about it.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like this nigga Dave Blunt.
Yeah, nah, that nigga Dave be on some fat nigga shit.
Yeah,
You feel me?
that nigga Dave, funny nigga though. Didn't he say something about a concert, something he could say the hard R or something like that?
Yeah, that's why I wasn't fucking with him.
Yeah.
We had talked about that shit up here the other day.
Yeah.
As soon as he said that shit, I was like, I stopped the whole show. I was like, bro, did that nigga just told the crowd to say the hard R? I was like, nah, bro, that shit not cool. I'm like, bro, just saying nigga, like you already pushing it. You feel me? When niggas saying, you know what I'm saying? When they just saying nigga. So once you saying the hard R in your music and then you allowing your fan base to say the hard R. But yeah, I said all that shit last week.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm surprised he didn't say nothing. You know, he be watching this shit. He be calling in and shit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't say nothing.
All right. Now would be a good time. We hit the 3,000 live viewer goal that I set in the chat. So we are going to be gifting out more memberships right now.
What's a membership? What is that?
So for $5 a month, I'm glad you asked that.
Great question.
For $5 a month, you can become a member on YouTube to No Jumper, which will give you early access to all of the interviews, uncensored. So nothing cut out in terms of like, profanity, anything like that. Most of our chats these days are members only chats. So if you do want to be, communicating here with the hosts, you get that. You get a couple other benefits as well. And then we are doing the music streams also every Friday now. Something that I don't think we talked about is if you are a member, you get to rewatch those. So before we used to do the live streams, we took them off after they were gone forever, unless you paid for a reaction and you got that email to you. But now, the music streams that Ralphie's been coming in a lot. We had Cypress Marino in last week. We have some.
That was
big
a fire
people.
stream.
I got some big people lined up. There's a lot of people who are really interested in No Jumper music side of things again. So
Oh, so it's just like people coming in playing their music.
yeah, we have
people
fans
pay
will
from
send their
online and
submissions
we
in
react to it.
online, and
Music streaming.
everyone here reacts
okay,
to
okay.
it.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
I think
That's dope.
And I think bringing some of these people in, like we've been bringing in recently, are getting some really good and valuable feedback from what you're spending your money and time on.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
And then Adam be here sometimes. It's a good place to get your music heard by some music minds. I'll be here. We had Ralphie through, like you said. We had Cypress.
Yeah, I seen
And then
Ralphie was
also
up
we've
here the
been
other
having a lot of rappers that the producers are clicked up with, and they'll come through. You feel me? We had
Some up and coming guys, yeah.
Tommy Guns,
We had
Blancos.
Tommy Guns, yep.
We had a lot of people coming through. So if you want your
Tommy
music
Gunn,
heard,
that's the little
the
Mexican
black
nigga.
dude.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Afro-Latino.
nigga. That
But
nigga
he's
funny
Southsider,
as
though.
fuck.
I be trying to tell motherfuckers
this
that,
little
though.
shit in the
You feel
bus.
me?
That nigga hard. Oh
I be trying
god.
to tell motherfuckers though.
I
You feel
heard
me? He a
cuz shit.
Southsider, but that's an Afro-Latino. He black.
Oh, he black and Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that nigga rap proper.
I
as
say that's
fuck.
why
That
he flow
nigga-
like that,
yeah.
because he be flowing on the beat. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's because he got some nigga in him, nigga. You one of us
Yeah,
still.
that nigga
You feel
funny,
me? I'm
man.
right here. I fuck with bro.
Yeah, I
No
fuck
cap.
with him. He hard.
Yeah, so if you want your music heard in front of some music minds, you feel me, man? Friday today to do it. Don't wait till Friday, man. Get your shit in before.
Send it in now. You can go to the website, nojumper.com. You'll see the link to be able to send your stuff in. Also, everyone who's asking for a free membership, we just gifted 50 right now. You have to be subscribed to the channel in order to receive that membership. And also, YouTube does it randomly. I'm not picking them out. So everyone who's asking me to include them, you got to play your chances like everyone else. Subscribe to the channel. Get in here in the chat, and we are going to be trying to give back to you guys as much as you guys support us.
So when y'all gift the 50 subs,
we just
do
gifted the 50 right now.
Oh, okay, so
So
do it
make
go to
sure
like
you
random
sub.
people.
Make sure you
go
guys
to
are
random
subscribed.
people.
the random subs, or it go to the random
It goes
subs
to
that's in
random.
this.
Oh, the
in
members. I'm
this shit.
sorry. The members. We just gifted 50 memberships.
Yeah.
Only the subs are eligible for it, so make sure you're subbed to the channel.
Oh, okay.
And hey, if you just got one, and you can now, we're gonna put the chat back right now to members only. So only way we're gonna be able to keep talking with you guys is if you are a member.
Hey,
So let's get into just a couple.
wait,
of
subs is crazy after that Shannon Sharp shit.
these-
Just wait a minute.
All right, big shout out, Rocco Dotori, becoming a member. Tyler Fry, new
Nice.
member. Thank you guys so much. We're feeling generous today. We're not going to read the $2. Yeah, we'll read the $2. Almighty won't fire
On
on
that
that
nigga.
N-word, though. And that is not true. Stop trying to instigate chat. You definitely well know that he will
see,
fire
look,
on
I
anyone
learned my
on
lesson
camera,
from the
off
last
camera.
time because they almost fired me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I like my job. You feel me? But like, W
right.
sus.
MovesX said, win sus. We got some support there for you, sus. G League Ball. Show started late and with an argument about nothing, but it's worth the $5 a month, right? Suspect trying to fight. SMH. Get to brick topic.
Facts.
Hey,
Sus ain't no shit. The loudest nigga the softest. He always throwing the temper tantrum. We appreciate you, young man. You and your $5.
shout out Dana Stewart, new member.
Yeah, Red661 dropped $5. Sus is an embarrassment for No Jumper. We appreciate your $5. Random Fat Fucked and Captain Chill Saver 304. W Sus, W Josh, W No Flacco. What we got next? Sus and his overweight hair model think they bullies. We appreciate your $5.
You talking about me?
Yeah, he's definitely
Damn.
talking about you.
Hey, he called you a
hair
model.
model.
though.
Why they come for you?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with my hair, man. You know, it just be doing whatever it do. Every
My
day I
bro
wake up,
did
it look
that.
different.
Jail brought Frosty, wrap this shit up so Sus can go get packed out.
He ain't gonna get packed out
That's
on the
not
dead.
gonna
Hey, on the
happen.
dead
I don't know who
homies.
the fuck y'all think I am.
I ain't gonna
Man,
lie.
look, bro.
He wasn't
Look,
gonna give it. And
I
that's
ain't
why I'm
no
glad we
gangsta
ain't doing
fool,
no
but on
fightings
my
up
mama
here.
Ain't no nigga gonna touch me.
I ain't gonna lie, we
Nobody
wasn't.
gonna
That's
lay
why
a
I'm glad we
finger
not doing
on
no.
me.
We not doing no fightings up here, man. That's why
Nobody
I just,
laying a finger on
I
me.
hope
I'm
y'all,
trying to
you know what I'm
tell
saying.
y'all.
I just
It's not
didn't want it.
happening.
I didn't want it to go to violent words or like
But
you
it's
know
just not
nobody
happening,
standing
y'all.
up. Cause nigga, I'm blitzing. I'm tripping.
It's not
So
happening, y'all.
we not doing that. Let's not do that. Let's not take it there.
Optimin 1 dropped $2. You should have dropped more, but we appreciate your broke ass. Sus punch Kelpie, bet he won't do it to a bigger guy. He's not really bigger. He kind of, you feel me? But like I said, I don't want to get
I'm
fired.
much bigger than you.
You feel me? I mean,
Much bigger.
you wide.
I'm bigger than you.
That was cute. I like my job, you feel me? So like, you know, we keeping it cordial.
I don't know why you. So why would y'all start a fight at work?
But he won't do it. You said, nigga, I said we can go outside. They're talking about on camera.
But you started the whole talk about fighting, and you're at work.
You started to talk about fighting. When the chat pulled up and you said he don't want to fight.
No.
You said something about fighting.
You said about fighting before that. Stop playing.
You said something about fighting, nigga.
Stop.
So I said, follow me outside.
You started the fight.
You said something about fighting, and I said, follow me outside gladly.
You said do something about it. If you said something, do something about it. You started that.
I said, gladly follow me outside.
You started that whole fight thing. Anyway, I never brought up fighting.
Sticks and Stones dropped $2. Brandon ain't worried about these 2 marks.
Damn.
LBC.
I'm from Long Beach.
He from Long Beach.
I'm from Long Beach like a motherfucker.
That was cute.
Nigga, I feel like I am Long Beach.
Don't do that. Nigga.
So let's not do that.
We got Long Beach too. Nigga.
Yeah,
don't do that.
That don't.
Shout out
mean
Buck
nothing.
543, new member.
Facts. We appreciate that shit. Thea's Clinton $2. Sus been nodding off all week and act sober. That's cap. I have definitely not been nodding off. I pride myself in my soberness. And you know, y'all, I'm an open book, and I be telling y'all when you know what I'm saying? Nah, I've been sober, bro. We on a good path. You feel
I
me?
ain't gonna cap. When Sus more angry, that's how you know he more sober.
Sober. Facts.
I ain't gonna lie. When he be chilling, that's when you should be like, oh, okay, he probably, you know what I'm saying?
Normal me is
Yeah.
When I'm chilling is when he like, oh, he high.
Yeah.
You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
So it's different.
Fact. They don't know me. They don't understand me. You
they
gotta
don't
know me to
yeah,
understand me,
facts.
bro. You
We
know,
got any more super chats?
This just me when I wake up.
That's it for right now.
We appreciate you though, Thea's Clinton.
Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate it.
Shout out the members.
Shout out
Still reading all your comments.
all the
we got a couple
members.
more topics, but I feel as though as long as you guys aren't going at each other, we can continue to read the chat.
Come on. He don't want to do nothing. Next topic.
Can't help himself.
Jeffree Star, is that the gay nigga? Jeffree
Yeah,
Star
the makeup
claims
guy.
the rumors of Ye and him sleeping together were true. Man, we're not finna do all
Yeah,
that,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
I don't want to tear down no
I
black
seen that
man
on
up here, bro.
I seen that on the
Wait, which one? Jeffree Stars. Wait, what?
This is
Jeffree Stars.
That's
speaks
the gay
on-
I ain't gonna lie. If he slept with bro, that's even worse
Yeah,
because
that's
that
gay.
looks
Man,
like a
I
real
could totally
boy.
see Ye sleeping with a dude. Come on, man. Let's not be.
So this all came on the heels of that song that was released where he says that he had been sucking his cousin's dick, right?
Yeah, he said that.
Yes, but it also just came out that Dave Blunt's wrote.
Yeah, he
just
did say
all of
that.
this.
He said that he sucked his cousin dick when he was 14. But we gotta realize, bro, or until he was 14.
Until he was 14.
We can't put that look. Don't give him that look, bro, because you gotta realize, bro, that's a kid. That could be abuse. We don't know the other age of the cousin. He didn't clarify. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to just put that on that because, bro, that's a big problem in our community, bro. When motherfuckers have when shit happens to us as children, especially as men, you feel me? Thank fucking God, none has happened to me or none has happened to nobody that I know directly. When
Yeah.
I can't say that. I mean like my immediate, like me, you know what I'm saying? But like it's a real stigma in our community when these things happen and they'll push it under the rug. Uncle will do something, motherfuckers act like nothing happened. Or you know what I'm saying? Or you as a man, just your pride and your ego, you don't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he was a kid, bro. So if that did happen to him, you feel me? Nigga, I commend that nigga for being able to say that shit publicly. My nigga need to get some help, some therapy, some shit. That's another thing. Niggas don't be trying to go to therapy. Nigga, no cap there, homies. Take your ass to therapy, nigga. If you got insurance, you can get some therapy through your insurance if it's good enough. You got Kaiser, you can take your ass to therapy. No cap. I'm trying to tell niggas, bro, get your mind right.
Yeah, I ain't
Because
gonna-
that's crazy, bro. Something
I ain't gonna lie
happened
to
to
him.
him as a kid.
At 13, cause I wasn't doing that.
I'm not saying,
I'm not
but look,
doing
he
that.
said until. Bro, niggas could be conditioned. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just put that on my
Yeah,
boy.
I
And you
don't
know
know,
I'm
man.
all for it. Nigga, that's gay.
Yeah,
but he
for
was
sure.
a kid, bro.
But
He
again,
gotta say no Diddy after. Did he say no Diddy after
He was
the
a
bar?
kid, bro.
no, but also are we
That's a
taking
crime,
are we
nigga.
taking this as like a truthful statement, knowing that Dave Blunt wrote the song?
Oh, no. I'm talking about the tweet where he said he
Why
was
would-
sucking his cousin dick. When
Why
he was
would you
16.
even? Why
That
would
was
you
a
even
tweet.
rap something
But
like?
wasn't it that tweet in reference to the song that you just
I'm
dropped?
not sure. I seen.
I don't know,
I
bro.
don't think
That's
so.
some freaky
The
ass
tweet
shit.
didn't look like a
I ain't gonna lie,
quote.
my cousin. I ain't saying nothing.
I don't
He-
think this.
he
I don't
shouldn't
think
even
the
said
statement.
that.
I don't think the statement has
He
any.
gotta pause that.
No, I just wonder. I wonder why. We still play this game with the. We still play this game with like the homosexual stuff. Like Kanye West, even if he came out tomorrow like I'm gay, that's gonna have zero impact on him. Period. Like black people still gonna listen to him. White people still gonna listen to him. The whole gay taboo thing to me is just overdone. Like there's so much stuff that Kanye has already done that was suspect, right?
I mean-
so it's like, why now? Why this? It doesn't matter. Bro's always pushing the envelope. Bro's always trying to get a reaction out of people. I mean, bro went at the small hat people, bro, at this point. This dude will say anything. So I just look at it like, what is the overall impact it's going to have on him? None. So why would I get my blood pressure up over it? It's just like, if he was doing that, that's crazy. If he wasn't, damn, that's also crazy. Why would you say it? But I think Kanye just understands this is like a machine. It wants to be fed. It doesn't care what it's eating. You throw out nonsense, whether it's true or not, whether it has legs or not, they're going to consume it, gives them something to talk about for 10 minutes, and then they move on to the next thing. I mean, it's kind of like not even a topic to me.
Yeah, I feel like he just be trolling. That's why I say he be trolling, man.
Yeah,
like,
I
I don't know. I
for
feel
sure.
like he trolling. Even though that's nothing to troll about, that was weird. But I feel like he be trolling, bro. And if it did happen, hopefully he get the therapy, but he got to pause that next time. He get that speech.
It's a
and
thin
then,
line because you know he's known for saying nonsense.
Yeah, like he's
bullshit.
like, I don't
but
know.
at the same
Yeah.
time, though, one thing I learned is, look, bro, me personally, I don't take people's personality away from their art. That nigga's a genius. And a lot of geniuses, they be weird as fuck and they be nuts. He a genius in certain aspects, but he does a lot of stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And he
Yeah.
says a lot of bullshit, but he also spreads a little bit of truth amongst that bullshit. Sometimes he be
Yeah, nah,
saying
that's
some
a
shit
fact.
that be on point amongst his nonsense and sporadic brain thoughts that he be spitting out on the internet and random shit. He does say a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? But this clearly he has some mental shit going on with him, bro. Clearly, whether it's that bipolar shit that he been saying he going through, or nigga, if that shit true, getting touched as a kid, you gotta also throw that into what that can do to somebody's psyche, nigga, growing up and how that'll fuck your mind up. That's why I always say niggas who great bitches, you a weirdo, bro, because you're gonna affect this person's life forever. You know what I'm saying? So like sexual crimes and shit like that, sexual assault crimes, that shit fuck people's head up. So if that's true, because he does say a lot of bullshit, we don't know.
Yeah.
But if that's true, I also don't want to just say, he says a lot of bullshit, I don't believe him, because then that's fucked up too. Because you feel me? If that's true, that man a victim, if he was a kid and that shit happened to him, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's a lot of ways that could go, bro. You know?
Yeah, facts.
That's how I feel. No cap. But this Jeffree Star shit, is there a video or something?
There's not. So there was
Oh, so it was a picture and it says see Jeffree Star for hooking up trending with Kanye West, and then Jeffree Star comments and says, okay, fuck it, the rumors were true. Man, that's but I ain't gonna lie, this Kanye fool. Kanye been, you know what I'm saying? It's Kanye, so I'm not gonna say that I don't believe. I'm not gonna say like if I hear some shit like that and I'll be like, nah, that ain't Kanye. Hell no, I can't say that about that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I hear that, I'm not like, it's not too far fetched, gang, in my personal opinion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Kanye,
if
that
he did it or
man's
not,
mind's
man.
been going for a while. Who knows, nigga? I don't know, but that's freaky. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? We ain't with that Jeffree Star shit, gang. That's gay. You tripping, my nigga.
Yeah,
But look, like I say, I don't take your personal activities away from your art. You feel me? Your music's still amazing. You feel me? The graduation was the shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's gay, my nigga. You feel me? We not doing none of that shit. That's gay. You feel me? But hey, whatever you do with your life, my nigga, you feel me? It ain't got shit to do with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing, though. What's this obsession with calling people out for what they do behind closed doors? If you ain't harming nobody, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. It don't got shit to do with me, nigga.
But to be fair, Kanye called himself out.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
He brought this.
He
to
did.
light.
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
He did. I just want to throw that one out there. You feel me? Like there's a big, that's just a big ass thing where, you know what I'm saying? Like let a nigga do what he do if that nigga gay, bro. Let him be gay.
He's such a troll and stuff. This nigga probably posted that and then told the Jeffree Star nigga to even say that was true.
You never,
Like,
hey.
he really that type of nigga. Like,
You
I
right.
don't know. This nigga, he be on some shit.
You
Like,
right, to get his point across, he'll say any bullshit and then he'll try to throw
I
some
done
little
seen
shit
him
on
say
there.
some shit like he said about the small hat people. He just be talking. Like, I don't know.
Bro,
That nigga-
I knew that he just says shit and that he does things for attention so you can listen to him when he did the little black KKK shit and he said all the shit about Virgil. He just wants you to come listen to him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I don't think it was about the outfit. I think that just was to come get you there so you
Yeah.
can listen to him rant.
Facts.
Because he like people listening to him. You get what I'm saying?
That's the little interview he did with Act, huh?
Where that nigga was just saying wild shit, nigga. He called Virgil all kind of shit, bro. Rest in peace to that man. It was fucked up. You feel me? But that nigga wildin'. I just think he puts on a lot of attention so you can come listen to him and he pays attention to what he gotta say. But hey, let's give my nigga Ye some help, some therapy, nigga. If that shit happened to him, no cap. You feel me? We gotta do better as a culture and as a people, nigga. No cap. All right, what we got next? 50 Cent and Joe Budden seemingly squashed their beef after running into each other.
They beef?
After New York. Man, you know 50 Cent beef with the world. I love that nigga.
Nah,
50 Cent
facts.
the GOAT. He beef with the world. And he don't play either. And he like the first troll. He one of the first internet trolls. I don't know, you kind of young, but I don't know if you remember this is 50.com and shit, nigga, and he used to do
I don't remember
skits.
that. But I know he was like one of the first niggas
I'm
trolling.
talking about one of the first, nigga. He'll make skits trolling niggas.
Even with the Floyd shit. What did they fuck people?
How does
bro.
it-
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
How the hell does this look like they squashed their beef? This Joe Budden looks miserable. He looks like, here this nigga go again. Did they hug or something? Where's this beef squashing of the beef in this?
I think Joe Budden kind of hot that he's
in front of him.
Yeah.
He looked like he doing that to
Did
troll
Joe
Joe
Budden get
Budden.
a cam? Did he get a cam little thing? You know the games they do.
Oh yeah, it looks like it. It looked like they on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Joe Budden trying to move to the
like
side.
50 Cent though, so that's 50's little announcement.
That's what it is.
That's
he
why he
probably
mad.
hot.
Oh, nigga, the camera, nigga, you
They
in the
childish.
building. Look, I'm sure he probably had no clue when hey, bro, this is why I say, nigga, the world, whatever going on up there, whether it's God, energy, universe, whatever, nigga, that shit work in hella mysterious ways, nigga. Let's just put this into perspective, right? Nigga, you with your lady or something, nigga, you buy a ticket, you feel me, to go to the next game, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm your op. I buy a ticket, nigga, wherever I'm at in the world,
Right.
nigga, in this game. I come sit down, and you sitting right behind me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, nigga, they do the little camera shit. They don't notice me.
Yeah,
nigga.
but they do me.
And then they put you,
Yeah.
nigga, and you doing all this in front of me and shit. That's classic 50 Cent. That nigga sick as fuck right now.
50 Cent trolling.
He's
He
sick
ain't
as a
squashing
motherfucker
shit.
right now. Yeah, this
Yeah,
ain't
when
no
I seen the
squash.
squash, I knew it.
No.
I knew they couldn't have been talking
50
about
Cent
50.
don't squash nothing.
50 don't squash shit.
This nigga still beef with the game.
He
nigga.
told that nigga Lil Meats, nigga, what next season, nigga?
Hey, that
What
shit-
next season,
Hey,
little nigga?
niggas gotta know. Why the fuck would you bro?
It would have been more diabolical if he would have recast the nigga and then still did the season and been successful.
Bro,
that would have
look,
been crazy.
The next season is still coming out. I think he's saying for the third.
Yeah, that's
I
what he
think
said.
means
The next-
third is
yeah, they already
over.
shot the
But
next
look,
season.
I think he's
Yeah.
just playing Will yet to see. 50 Cent is a real smart businessman. If that shit is making him money, there's no way he's just gonna stop it. I
Yeah.
think he'll just, do some shiesty shit behind the scenes. You can make shit harder for you and still work.
Yeah.
But another thing, I personally think, bro, beef with 50 Cent is probably one of the worst things that you could do for your career, nigga. No cap, because he's never gonna stop. It's never gonna be over.
He the nigga that brought up the snitching allegations against
it's
Meats,
just,
right?
It's just not done. Yeah, bro. And you gotta know,
Like,
why
bro.
the fuck would you text 50 Cent with some beef? I mean, with looking, no, not beef. I'm sorry, that was wrong. Why would you text 50 Cent in a compromising way, asking him, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
or try
know
to-
this
yeah.
50 Cent.
Yeah.
I would be thinking in my head like, hell no. I'm not finna give this nigga no ammo, nigga.
Yeah.
No cap. Nigga, that's like me texting Adam asking that nigga. I'm not nigga, I don't want nothing. Nothing. Nigga.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
over with.
I don't want you to, nigga, you not finna bleed me later.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
nah,
saying?
facts.
So Lil Me should have knew better. Texting that nigga 50 Cent asking him for anything. He should have fucking knew better. But this nigga the king of trolls, you know he gonna troll you. And this 50 Cent don't squash. I can't remember him squashing shit with anybody. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall him really squashing shit with too many people. If anybody, that nigga be beefing with niggas till niggas die, go to jail, then he's still trolling you. It's 50 Cent.
Yeah, once you start beef with that nigga, he ain't
Hey,
stop.
Josh, I was specifically told we was going to address the Viral Way podcast and the hater world situation. Are we addressing that today? Because that's really the primary reason I came up here. That's what he texted me. He was just like, we
Flacco
doing the
did not-
hater.
Sounds right, but Flacco did not share any of that with me. If you would like to,
Let's
use
do it.
this,
I
let's
watched
do
it.
What?
Something interesting.
Okay. What should I pull
So basically, I didn't watch like all of it. Shout out to the Viral Way. I fuck with them dudes. I stumbled upon their podcast a couple years ago, maybe like early on. I was like, I fuck with these niggas' content. They from Long Beach. They cool.
Oh, okay.
I fuck with them niggas. Hater World, I fuck with Hater World too, you feel me? I went on Hater World, you feel me? That's my Mexican partner. You feel me? My nigga Blue Devil, cool nigga, solid dude. He had me through over there. I fucked with him, you feel me? Smooth dude, Opina, everybody over there, they treated me well, you feel me, when I went over there. So, you feel me? That's how I personally feel about
What's the main dude's name from Hater World? What's the Mexican guy name?
Blue Devil.
Okay, Blue Devil. So I was told to look at these clips. I be on the Viral Way podcast, so if they go in on something, I know there's some type of legs to it, right? I'm not a person who agrees with them all the time. Obviously, when I'm on the show, I will push back, whatever. But I just think on this one, the Viral Way was right. I think the Blue Devil Hater World guy, he just contradicted himself way too many times. The things he was alleging, or the basically the sentiments that he was claiming he perceived from the Viral Way, it didn't really have legs. I actually wrote some notes about it. First thing he was talking about, the Viral Way is clout chasing off of bigger channels. Bro, that's what podcasting is. That's what content creation is. You're talking about someone or engaging with someone who's who's bigger and more famous than you, to bring the people who are interested in them over to you, right?
Wait, yeah, not to cut you off.
Yeah, let's watch
Yeah, you
the.
got-
Okay, we watch
because I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so
Yeah.
We got some-
Let's watch. We gotta watch Hater World first because they responded to Hater World.
oh, okay, all right, bet.
Like, I feel like they shouldn't put a limit to how far a homie should go.
That's what they're doing now.
Exactly.
Yeah, even though with who though?
I'm not gonna lie. You know who they? Okay.
You saying between the blacks and the Mexicans?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like the blacks will let you win, but only up to where they want to.
To a certain extent. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's where I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
Kind of like a tattoo artist only shows you a few tricks and that's it. Just
Like
to
the
get you
homie
by.
Peso. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Like, not even on no. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worrying about what the comments talking about. But look, the homie, he like lyrically hard. Like,
I agree.
you could put him against another black brother rapper,
Yeah,
and it's possible for this Hispanic rapper
to beat them,
to tear
Do
him
his
apart.
shit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I feel like it's not fair. And this person that he tearing apart is a mainstream artist, and he, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not fair.
Yeah, but Peso here for longevity though.
Josh,
I think.
can you
Yeah,
pause
he
it
is
real
for
quick?
sure.
It don't
Okay, I just want to take this moment, what they talking about, and prove my point. You guys are talking about Peso. Peso collectively is bigger than the Hater World podcast. He probably got more followers on YouTube or wherever, period. He's an up-and-coming star, right? Let's just say that. They're literally talking about, when they say blacks, they're incorporating every black person in the world, basically, but specifically in America. Famous, they talk about rap. Oh, they'll let you up to a certain level. When you say they'll let you up to a certain level, who are you talking about? You're talking about black people who have achieved a certain level of success. You are now clout chasing off of people who are more famous than you. Just the statement that was made, and then the reference to Peso. If you feel like you are clout chasing, talking about someone who's more famous than you, what are they doing right there? What is he doing with Lefty gunplay in the damn bottom of the screen and Peso in the bottom of the screen? You're using their image to do what? Bring attention to yourself. That is the very definition of clout chasing. So like I said, he's an absolute hypocrite. That's what he's doing. So don't blame the Viral Way or fault them, because they're doing what every single podcast does. Nobody's watching No Jumper if they like, yo, let's talk about how, well, they might, because y'all got your own little group, fan base. But before, in the beginning, you got to talk to somebody somebody want to hear about, to bring people to you. That's the nature of this business.
Facts. I agree with that. And
Can we watch the response to
wait, that was the whole shit for that?
That's all you need to see.
Oh, okay.
There was this Mexican podcast.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I forget the name of the podcast, but basically they went out there on record to say that blacks are holding them back in hip hop.
Yeah, that was the
They
craziest shit I
said
heard.
blacks.
That was my only place I disagree with him, because he didn't say that.
I do too.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. Now, I'm not agreeing with Hater World, because I think he's wrong too. You feel me? Because I don't think that we.
I think they all wrong. Because
I think he didn't say that blacks are holding them back. That's
Facts.
not what he said.
Yeah, facts.
So they based their whole. That was the only. I think they're correct as far as, you feel me, everything else they said, I think they're correct. But that was my only sentiment where he didn't say that.
No, he did say he said that when he said that they only let you to a certain level. What he's basically saying, but he doesn't have the words to articulate it, is blacks are gatekeeping. That means they're putting an invisible ceiling. That is the same as holding you back. They're not allowing you to pass a certain point. That's exactly what he said. Viral, I argue with Viral every fucking episode, and I hate to admit it, but he's actually right. That's what Mr. What's his name again? Blue Devil. That's what he literally was saying without directly saying it, because he know it would have caused a fuss.
Right. I ain't gonna lie though. Like, since I've been like doing music and like seeing all the niggas coming up and stuff, I don't think the blacks hold the Mexicans back, for one. Cause if you look at
They
LA,
don't even be listening to that shit.
yeah.
Wait. You got the point that he gonna make. Are we gonna listen to more of the video? Or are we gonna?
If you look at LA, I think Peso is like the biggest, right? Am I tripping?
One of them.
And no disrespect to Peso, that's really my guy. Like, I talk to that nigga like one-on-one. Like, that nigga's hard as fuck, if you ask me. But I don't think, and he does music with blacks all the time, mainstream artists. Then he got a song with Chopper. I'm pretty sure he said he had some shit on the way with somebody else that was pretty big. I forgot the name, but like I don't think none of them hold each other back. I don't think the Mexicans hold us back, and I don't think the blacks hold the Hispanics back. You feel me? So I don't think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that argument is kind of crazy to say.
None of them have the power to hold each other back.
That's
because
what I'm
if you
saying,
look at it, white people control it all.
That's what I'm getting
Jewish
at.
people control it all. And guess what? Do you think if blacks held the keys to hip hop, which is something I disagree with Viral on too, he thinks black people control it. They don't.
Hell no.
Do you think we would have let Eminem get to where he is? Eminem is the highest selling rap artist ever. Black people could not stop that man's trajectory.
If you want me to keep it a
to.
band with you, you want to tell what I think hold LA rap back? Gangs.
Killing each other.
No, not even that. Gangs.
Politics.
Every good rapper in LA that was black, where they at? Dead, bro. Look at Nipsey. Nipsey was skyrocketing.
That's why I said
and they
gangs.
white bro out like nothing. Boom, done.
That's gangs and politics, bro.
Tell me this.
How many niggas sus know, bro? How many niggas we've been in spaces with niggas and it could be a dope collab. You get what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, you at the height of your career, and this nigga, you at the height of your career. If y'all come together, y'all could fucking make something great.
I was there for it, nigga. 2016, bro. And this should need a documentary, because they always say the SoundCloud era. LA had its own SoundCloud era from 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
I was a part of it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, man, sus, you feel me? Not to pat on the back, nigga got like, 23 million streams or like 30 million streams on Apple. You feel me? The same on Spotify, et cetera, et cetera. And that's mainly from that time frame. You feel me? I got some shit out of there like 2020, 21, but that's from the same time frame. And I was around for it. It was me, Draco, Frosty, Ralphie, and it was a couple other people too. You feel me? It was Think Team, us, and there was some other people.
Right.
But for the most part, it was us. And I told Ralphie this the other day. If we as a whole had more unity, we all would have went farther, a lot farther. But politics came into play when you got Stink Team members from certain places, and then you got Snow for families.
Yeah,
he liked these niggas, but then they start getting into it with niggas, and now he can't fuck with them niggas no more. I start getting into it with Snow, and then you know what I'm saying. And then outside of all of that, certain people only want to fuck with the Stink Team because they feel like they fuck with the rolling card, and then certain niggas. It's literally all just separated from politics and gangbanging and politics. And
that's a fact.
If niggas could just simply figure that shit out,
I ain't gonna lie. If every LA rapper right now, every LA rapper right now said, went to their hood or talked to him, even though this will never happen, but went to their hood and talked to him and was like, look, bro, fuck the politics. I'ma just make music. Nigga, we would probably be the biggest niggas in the world. Nigga, it's so many niggas in LA, nigga. Even fuck LA. Nigga, it's so many niggas in West Coast general. Nigga, Stockton.
California.
Nigga, look at the EBK niggas and all that. Like,
the whole scene broke
they
up.
all them is like, it's like so much beef that niggas can't even intertwine. Nigga, you think if
that's niggas.
Look at a nigga like Mozzie. Take a nigga like
since we got out of slavery, nigga, we was good.
Yeah, like
right?
it's like niggas just gotta
went to shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if niggas, cause you take a nigga like I said, like a nigga like Peso. I don't know who his hood exactly beef with, but like if you take a nigga like Peso, bro, and you put him on the same song with, well, I know him and J-Bo don't beef, so I'm gonna just use them two niggas for examples. if you take a nigga like Peso and you take a nigga like J-Bo and they did a song, shit will be viral. But if they beef, automatically they're not gonna do a song together because
like
the niggas under them. And it's that's really what's holding us back, if you ask me. I don't think it's a nigga at the top like, look, bro, I'm black, and look, we're gonna let all the niggas in the dough, and none of the Hispanics gonna get in the dough. And I don't think it's a Hispanic nigga at the top like, hey fool, we gonna let us in the door and not let the niggas in the door. Like, I don't think they doing that.
But
like,
none of us have the keys.
Yeah,
none of us have the keys.
None of us
the
do.
People with the little
nigga, we all
hats
trying to
do.
make it out.
The people with the little hats do, nigga.
I feel like all these, we all trying to make it
all
out.
pawns in what they got going on, nigga. We are just here. We don't control shit. Even though we should, because it's our culture. We birthed this shit. We don't control it as far. We control what the people love, what they like, what's hip, what's cool, the styles, how people talk. Yes, we control that. But outside of that, of who gets pushed, what certain narratives, we ain't controlled that for a long time, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? That been done, bro.
I mean, because I feel like, and I feel like, nigga, like since they brought up the Peso nigga, I'm just on him. But like, the Peso nigga, he done worked with hella black artists.
Listen, I'm gonna go back to the original.
He got songs with, you feel me? Shout out AZ and them. He got songs with all types of niggas. He got songs with don't he got songs with Rucci and shit too?
So.
Like, he got songs with everybody.
I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off the points that I said why this guy Hater World is wrong, because he kept talking about being a journalist. So I did some journalism by watching what he said and going to research and see where he contradicted. First, cloud chasing off bigger channels. That's the nature of podcasting. Podcasts down here trying to reach podcasts. That's up here. You're insulting their podcast because it's smaller than yours. These guys been going for about a year. You know, the bros actually, you know, they work. They got other shit to do, families, all that stuff. They don't got time to sit up and make a million videos. They don't got a whole team behind them like some of these places. They're doing good for what they got.
Right.
The third, he has an issue with Whack 100, and he kind of wants to take that out on every black person. You say something about him, whether it's really incendiary or not, he's kind of, everything he was saying about Viral Way, he was referencing back to Whack 100. And I kept thinking, can't Viral Way stand on their own versus you know, juxtaposing them to Whack 100? Whatever Whack did to hurt you, bro, go talk to Whack about that. That has nothing to do with Viral Way. Next thing, he said he didn't even watch the full podcast video. He said he only watched the clip, but then turned around and claimed he was a journalist. Now, Josh, let me ask you a question, totally objective guy. Is that good journalism to go watch a clip and then go make a fucking video about something?
No, you're not going to have an objective stance or a well-rounded view on what was said if you're just watching the clip.
Now, he repeatedly talked about being a journalist. Bro, you're not a journalist. You're emotional. You're an emotional nigga just like the dudes at Viral Way to an extent, right? That's what we all are. Some emotional dudes who love getting new information and jump and react to it, right? So you stop talking about journalism. Stop lecturing about journalism. The next thing is you always got a token Negro glazing some Mexicans who, especially if he's a Southsider, bro, black people don't become Southsiders just by osmosis. They don't just say, oh, I'm near these people, so let me become a Southsider. They have to have some type of affinity or, you know, fondness of that culture, that way of life. Maybe they welcomed you in. Maybe they treated you like family, all that stuff. So, bro, we know you're going to glaze, right? You talk about Peso can run with the best artists, whatever. I never even heard a Peso song. Name names so I can go compare the two and say this one's better, that one's better. And I'm not being a hater because on the way over here, this podcast with me being on it is brought to you by Lefty Gunplay, because for the first time I listened to his album, the Most Valuable Gangbanger. Listen, there's a little bit of a language barrier there, a little bit of like maybe English is a second language going on, but the guy had a great album. He kind of reminds me of YG. And one thing I love about Lefty Gunplay, he pays homage to the greats. Bro was talking about the Hot Boys, BG, he was just giving shots out to all these old school classic hip hop artists. So I know that he's tapped into the culture. He's a Mexican person, but he loves hip hop music. He loves rap music, and he's not just a fleeting fan. He got into one or two songs. Now I think he's gonna rap. He was in his bag with his references. He was in his bag with his beats. His lyrics were good. I mean, of course, there's room for improvement, but guess what? That's his style, and his fans obviously love it. The last two is he shouted out Viral Way told you guys to go subscribe. That's one of those, oh man, I'm just playing moments. So why did you even bring this up if you had no real animosity to him? So what are you doing? You're also clout chasing because a bigger podcast can clout chase off of a smaller one. I see all the time somebody posting a clip from a TikTok or something that ain't even got 1,000 people watching it, but the person says some good shit that got some traction. And hey, guess what? You're clout chasing. Last thing, when he said blacks only allow you into a certain spot, then they hate on you. Listen, man, black people do not control hip hop. We don't even control the fandom of hip hop because if you go to Kendrick Lamar's show or any of these shows, go to RJ show or whatever, it's mostly Hispanics in the audience in LA anyway. So how can you say we're gatekeeping you? The fans are the ones who who are the kingmakers. They're the ones that put people on top. There are more Hispanics who listen to, let's say, Drake than there are who listen to Lefty Gunplay or to Peso. That's not because someone's hating on you. That's because of what? Marketing. He's more in their face than you are because he has a big marketing budget behind him. I really think it was BS what they said. I think Viral Way could have responded better or they could have addressed it better, but I wasn't there obviously. But the thing is, this was a bunch of nothing. This was Hater World trying to clout chase because Viral Way got some buzz right now. And Hater World been around for a while, and they needed an injection of, new energy. So they picked a fight. We see you, Blue Devil. We know what you did. You doing the same thing Viral Way doing, and you're probably worse off for it because you got a bigger channel. Let's not make this into something that it's not.
Man, shout out to my nigga Hater World. Shout out to that nigga Blue Devil. That's my nigga. You feel me? Whenever I went over there, he treated me, you feel me, as such. But I ain't gonna lie.
It's really supposed to be black and brown, bro.
Look, I ain't gonna lie though. Look. It's supposed to be like that, but look, bro. We can't get up here and act like we not one of the most accepting communities ever, and they are not. There's a reason that you will find hella Mexicans that's from black hoods, and there's a reason that it's very, very niche to be a black Southsider. And you don't see that every day. And if you ask any black Southsider, nigga, if they've went through some racial shit, they gonna tell you, hell yeah, nigga. For sure. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that they racist. We feel me, all of them. But it's very, very different being the black Southsider than it is being the black Crip. Nigga, black Crips is regular. Black Bloods is regular. Nigga,
right.
You see a black Southsider and you just, nigga, damn near, nigga, you want to ask them questions and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like, how the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. When I see niggas from Mexican gangs,
I literally want to ask.
Be like, damn, how you do that? But
yeah, how the fuck
when I see
not in a disrespectful way, I just be curious. Like,
yeah, when I see Mexicans from nigga hoods, that's regular. Like I grew up in Long Beach and I grew up with Mexicans. Like I got best friend Mexicans,
bro.
Like,
nigga, I don't know about other niggas' mamas, but my mama, bro, if I brought you to the crib when we was kids, it didn't matter what race you was. She was gonna ask if you was hungry. She was gonna make you a plate, and she was gonna treat you, you feel me, as such. Now, from my personal experiences, when I have went to my, you feel me, and I got a homie who rest in peace, you feel me, he was a Sereno, nigga, and that was my boy since we was like 7. Nigga, the first time I went over there, I'm not gonna act like that nigga parents didn't look like everybody. His sister, everybody was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga brought a nigga.
Yeah. Nah, that's a
over
fact.
time, nigga, they became like family. You feel me? His sister is like my sister. You feel me? Rest in peace to my dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying all that to say, bro, that nigga from my experiences, and then another one, I'll give another story for instance, bro. I was with my Mexican homie when I was a kid. From I go to his house, bro, the nigga mama saying Spanish, is he one of those that still, or is he a good one?
Yeah.
Shit, my mom used to say that. But the thing is, you know this is all nonsense because you're in LA. Everywhere you look, you got a little mixed Mexican black baby. We love humping on each other. So you already know the animosity is just stupid. Like, there's no point because people are going to come together no matter what your personal experience is. One thing he also brought up was Long Beach, how we beef with the Longos and stuff like that, bro. Even though we beef with, that's gang shit. I have Mexican dudes who I play football with right by me on the D line. And we homies to this day. I got a homie on a restaurant. I eat for free no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Period. That doesn't mean we don't have Hispanic friends that we look at like as brothers. Don't even bring it into the realm of gangbang politics, okay? That to me was very, it was very disingenuous that he did that.
Yeah, and the
Long Beach, we got a history.
The Longos, they push NK.
Yeah, they be on that race.
So like, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, it's niggas in the hood that don't even. It's niggas like period, like that just live in the hood that don't even gangbang. Like me personally, I don't gangbang, but the Longo niggas, like they you feel me? The Chongo niggas, they can't get no pass.
But yet it's still
those are niggas that it's smoke.
I've seen niggas from Long Beach, black hoods, getting money with Mexicans from Longo. I've seen it.
Yeah, I mean,
niggas was posted on Facebook.
I mean, I'm pretty sure niggas do that, but I'm saying me personally and the way niggas raised.
It's not overall frowned upon.
Yeah, the whole the niggas that's getting money with them niggas or the niggas that's fucking with them, they weirdos.
Listen, what I'm telling you is,
we don't do none of that.
Compare the rap shit to the dope game. It's the same thing. If I could get money with you, all that other shit go to the side. Because if you tell the Mexican Mafia 18th Street, dude, I could get off, a meal worth of shit in a month. They not thinking about no gangs.
Yeah.
They gonna tell all the 13s, hey, leave these niggas alone. They bringing money in. And so that's what the rap thing is. There is no incentive for black people to hold Mexicans back in the rap game. Because if nothing else, a black person will come and try to be your manager or something so they can get it back. It's like saying black people are gatekeeping the NBA. Who's the best player in the Lakers right now? Austin Reeves. I don't see nobody black gatekeep him. They like, hey, black people are saying that. So we are not the gatekeepers. Black people couldn't even gatekeep if we wanted to because like you said, we're way too accepting. We accept before any group as long as you ain't our own, but we'll accept you before any group. So there was no legs to what this dude was saying. Like, I really just feel like bro was just saying anything to try to rile up whatever audience he has. I'm glad the video didn't get that many views.
On the real, if I'm keeping it all the way 1,000, I feel like niggas hate on niggas more than they hate on Mexicans.
Of course.
And I feel like Mexican niggas hate on niggas more than they hate on Mexicans too.
They hate each other too,
that's a fact.
but they be hating on us.
Yeah,
but look,
that's how I feel.
And in my personal opinion, bro, I genuinely feel like, bro, that like I said before, we are some of the most accepting people, and nigga, we don't even gatekeep our own culture, nigga. We let everybody do, you feel me, man? Let's
anybody can rap. If you an Asian, you can rap,
bro. A lot of people don't like to admit it, man. But look, let's keep it a buck. Bro, the African American aesthetic is the aesthetic across the whole fucking country, damn near. Nigga, if you look at certain shit,
especially
nigga,
with music,
you'll see online, you'll see bitches in fucking Germany, nigga, with baby hairs and shit, doing their hair a certain way on TikTok. Now, it's not everybody, but it's becoming to get to the point where, nigga, we are culture. Nigga,
facts.
And we put it out. Other people proceed to follow suit. And for the most part, we don't say shit. Yeah, you got some people who'll be mad on Twitter and be like, look at this bitch wearing braids and she white. But for the most part,
we don't be tripping.
We don't be giving a fuck.
Can I say one thing and see if you agree?
Go ahead.
I think outside of America, I think it's just they look at America as a whole.
One. But it's really our culture,
and black,
though, that they're
like, however you want to say it, is the main focus in America. So it's like it translates. But like
That's
also other things like in America, like white people culture, whatever, translates too. But black being the most popular translates over.
I don't think black is the most. I don't think black is the most popular. What I think is black is the most easy to assimilate into, right? Like it's the easiest to adopt.
I agree with
because like if you look, okay, what's gonna be more packed out? A Beyonce concert or a Taylor Swift concert? Taylor Swift. White culture still. No, it's not. White culture still dominates. White culture still dominates America. Black culture.
Taylor Swift concerts.
Listen, man. I used to do security. Toby Keith, an old ass country western nigga, is outselling every rapper in America, damn near, except Drake probably, or a few at the top. That is the dominant culture. Why? Because there's more people, right? The thing with Mexican people or Hispanic people is this: they have a little bit of they're stuck in like a encapsulate mindset, because there are millions and millions and millions of Hispanics in America. So what I think they look at with their raps is this: I got 1 million people buying my record, right? Yeah, but that's 1 million Mexicans. That doesn't mean that your music actually crossed over into all racial demographics. But all they're seeing is, I sold 1 million albums. So when they don't get the love, they don't get the opportunities or the offers, they're looking at it like, I'm matching numbers with this person. He's getting this and this. Yeah, you know why? Because he hit 1 million in every demographic. Now we can take him on tour. You hit 1 million in LA. We had that. If you from Long Beach, you remember the East Siders, Goldie Loke and Trey D. They sold 1 million records just in the county, in this county. That didn't mean that they was going to be able to go to Atlanta and pack out a show. And that's what I think Hispanics suffer from.
I agree as far as the Taylor Swift statement, but we got to realize too that sales don't always equate following and influence. When I'm saying culture, I'm saying our influence. Our influence has touched damn near every continent on the fucking globe. Every single continent. If you go to Japan, they love black shit. They everywhere. They'll be obsessed. Nigga, when you go to certain places, there's a reason that certain rappers can tour across the whole fucking world. Nigga like Jay-Z could go fucking tour everywhere across the world, or certain rappers they can.
Look
like,
at
yes,
Speed.
Taylor Swift, yes, white culture, it will sell, but I'm saying yes, and it will outsell black people in certain ways, because black people, we don't support. We're not gonna go out. If it's not women and children, they're not going. But you best believe them niggas is gonna be at the crib bumping your shit, and the influence is bigger. And when I say that, if we look at like how your average person talk, I don't know if y'all know this, but I see black vernacular starting to seep into these white TV shows and all this kind of shit. That's what I mean when I say our culture is infected and it's everywhere. Shit that used to be just us, that we would say at the crib, it's now shit that they call American culture, or just American talk, or just they say just slang, or you know what I'm saying? Like, no, this is from us, nigga. We started all this shit.
But that's not from that's what I'm saying, man. We are
infectious.
We gotta encapsulate it.
Like, that's us.
We have an encapsulated view of things. Slang didn't come from black people. Slang came from white people. That Southern drawl and all that shit that evolved into Ebonics, that came from white people. That came from black. No, it did not. When white people came here from Europe, when we were in the fields, they had slaves, Scottish people, all that overseeing you. You picked up that language from them because you were coming from speaking 100 different African language to that field, and you picked up your accent and your vernacular from those white dudes who were overseeing you. Why do you think if you go to like Ireland, some of the shit they say sound like niggas is saying it? Go watch the movie Sinners that just came out. Did you hear the white man talking about when he came and took my daddy's land? The Irish was the first slaves over in America. Then black people came in and took over that spot.
He's not wrong as far as that aspect, but we have to realize that we are the ones who made it cool.
We popularized
are the ones who made it. It don't matter who
I'll
did
agree
it
with
first,
you on
it
that.
matters who did it better. Of course, he's completely right. Wait. He's completely right. Of course, nigga, it's theirs, because they took us and made us learn their language. We had no fucking choice. We took their language and then we made our own Ebonics from said language that they taught us. Our shit was still always separate. There's a reason that when you go to these certain places, there's a reason that there's a certain black accent everywhere you go. Yeah, you have certain white accents with like the South, and then you got like Italians up north, but it's a nigga accent for everywhere. You got a DMV nigga accent, you got a DMV California nigga accent, California nigga accent, a DMV accent, a New York accent. You got of course your Southern draws are gonna be more from white people, because of course, you feel me, there, nigga. Most of them black people have been there since they were slaves. They didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all the ones that you leave and branch out, like all of these vernacular, of course, that they can stem from white people because they stole us and made us learn these languages. But we are the ones who flipped it, made it popularized, and made
I think we're the only culture that took a horrible slave word and made it cool.
But let me ask you a question. So let's ask this question. This begs this question. Are they really adopting our culture, or are they just reconnecting to culture that they infused into us?
No.
It's a question that needs to be asked.
I don't think that you can give said people certain that, because when you steal a people and force them, and we have made this out of necessity. Nah, that's not from you. We made this out of necessity. We made our own thing. You wanted to keep us out of everything you did. We made our own thing, and now you want to take it back and say, well, we did. We was the beginning of it. Nah. Y'all didn't want us to have that. But we made our own thing. We made it popular, and now they're copying.
But if you're African that came from Africa, the only need you have for adopting that was so what? So you could communicate with white people. So yeah, you had a necessity to do it, but so you could communicate with them and you could understand what they were saying. They could understand what you were saying.
It wasn't necessity; it was forced.
It was, but it became necessary. Obviously.
It's necessity because you had to live. That's also us. If we want jobs, if we want to be able to go from this rural place, they now have set us free. Everybody's not all free. There's still some servants. There's still some people here to go do anything of any substance. For me to make a few cents, I have to learn this language. So we can't say that it was a necessity to talk to the white man. It was a necessity for me to be able to go home and feed all these little black ass kids.
Well, that's a necessity. But what I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is,
take the white man out of it. That was for us.
In that way, you can't disqualify. Okay, you can't disqualify people from that. That's all I'm saying. I don't like the disqualifying nature of this authority that black people speak with. Oh, you can't do that. Man, we all more connected than we even know or like to admit. So it's just like, let people do what they want to do. As long as they not hurting nobody, let it ride. All this, this our culture, you should be lucky you're a guest and all that stuff. Man, people can do whatever the hell they want to do. And that's where I'm going to end it.
Yeah, great show today, guys.
Nah, I feel like niggas is guests. For sure. And niggas should act accordingly. When we was kicked out of everything, we make our own thing for us, and then y'all want to step y'all foot into it. No, you a guest and act accordingly. But this is the No Jumper Show. You feel me? This is the No Jumper News, and we up out of here. You feel me? We'll see y'all, what, Friday? Yeah, No Jumper Show tomorrow, and then the news Friday.